99 problems, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They ain't covering my cloth, they tugging. Putting up numbers, 99 problems, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, who don't play, 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 who don't play.
Music licensing reimagined.
Play, who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 who don't. Long time coming, like on the bottom of my feet from running. Cataracts under my eyes from hustling. Going from buying and selling to customers. Run up the business, God is my witness. Turn up the sun up from under the sun that we matching the limits. My mind running like Tom Cruise on an action movie. Moving a mission, they say that I'm tripping. I've been told I need a vacation, I'm finessing a visit.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to DFS by the Numbers, and welcome to the first ever. It's the first ever live fight companion for Dana White's Contender Series. We got week number 1. We'll talk some live betting. We'll talk some money lines. We'll talk some props. We'll talk it all. We'll have fun. I'm looking forward to Dana White's Contender Series. Probably the best. My mic, of course, is not plugged in. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why it's not plugged in? Because of StreamYard. $25 a month for StreamYard. And they do this to me. But anyway, like I was saying, looking forward to Dana White's Contender Series. Looking forward to some live betting. You know, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. We'll see how it goes. And if it goes good, maybe I'll start doing them for UFC fight nights. That's also something else I wanted to do. If there's enough interest and people dig it, if people dig it, then why not? I'll come on here and commentate some fights, talk some live betting, maybe bring on some guests as well. So yeah, looking forward to it. Did want to hop on about 5 minutes early to kind of go through the fights, see where these odds have moved, because they have moved. Say what's up to the chat, and then we'll get started. Not sure how long they're going to take to start the first fight of the card, but I imagine they'll do like probably 15 minutes or so of filler. But yeah, looking forward to it. Before we get into it, if you guys could like the video, like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Just recently hit 29,000 subscribers. The goal is 30,000 by the end of the year. We have a couple months to do it. We are on pace to do it. So if you guys do enjoy the content, subscribe for me would mean a lot. And of course, if you want more content, check out dfsbythenumbers.com. Doing a ton of content for Dana White's Contender Series, betting breakdown video, best bet article, fighter notes, and just a ton of stuff for DWCS. So got 3 tracked plays tonight, kind of keeping it light in terms of the tracked action. But yeah, I think some live bets tonight, some DGen prop sprinkles. It's going to be a fun time. So what is up? Got first one in the building. We got Habo Tat with the Let's Go live stream. Yes, looking forward to it. First one ever. First live companion ever on the channel. I've done live companions in the past, but never on the channel. We'll see how it goes. As you're doing a betting breakdown of this card, it was on dfsbythenumbers.com, but we'll talk some bets, man. We'll talk some bets. We got Mikey in the building. Let's go, son. What's up, Mikey? Good to see you. He says, it just locked in Ewert by KO plus 150. Parlay with Mangos by decision plus 340. Comes out to plus 1,000. Best of luck to you, Mikey. I don't mind that Ewert knockout. And I don't have any action on that Mangos fight. But, yeah, looking forward to it. We got Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, who, by the way, a little bit pissed off at you, buddy. I had you by 3-4-5 KO, and you subbed him. You could have just as easily TKO'd Roman there, right? But yeah, shout out to Fluffy Hernandez, man. What a performance. Looked minus 1,000 against Roman Dolidze and could be fighting for a title in the future, in the very near future at this rate. He's looking incredible. So what's up, Anthony Fluffy Hernandez? We got Ace of Spade. What's up, Brady? What's up, Ace of Spade? I never thought I'd see the day we got a Brady fight companion. Yeah, me too, man. I don't know. I've done some in the past on other channels, but yeah, I've been wanting to do it. So hopefully it goes well. And yeah, I figured it out, Dix. I don't know why StreamYard's doing that, man. We got JK. Shout out to Brady. Tom Brady, appreciate you doing this breakdown. I got you, man. We got Garrett with the bang. We good? Yeah, good. Good. Heck yeah. We got Mike James reposted the stream. Appreciate you, Mike James. If you guys are watching on X or Twitter, be sure to stop tagging me in new Jessica Andrade photos, and then also retweet the stream for me. Repost the stream. Appreciate that. What's the best prop bet method? We'll touch on that very shortly. American Police. We're popping Brady's fight companion cherry. Yeah, the cherry has been popped. Keep it open to the public. I'm still trying to decide. Like I don't know yet. I don't know yet. We got Jedi betting. You the man, Brady. Appreciate you. Let's go, Brady. You're the man. I've learned so much from you. Appreciate that, man. What is up with these comments here? I want to. There, it's hard to see. Okay, now I can read them better. Maybe I need glasses or something. Brady, you killed it last year for DWCS. I also killed it. I won a $25 UFC gift card card. There you go for the season tournament. Heck yeah. We own Contender Series. Yeah, last year was probably my best year for Contender Series. I think I went like 40-10 or 39-11, something like that. It was really good. We got Buster Cherry. What is up? Any milking this card? Milking this card? Yeah, we could see a couple milkings. I think Ework could potentially milk Panfarov down the stretch. I think Kayev could potentially milk Murtaza Taha down the stretch as well. I think those are two potential milkings right off the bat. Wild Barry in the building. Do you attend local or regional fights? I have not, but there are a lot of regional scene promotions around me. That we got some in Cleveland, Columbus. So I would like to in the future, but I'm just so busy. It's hard to find time, Let's see. Mangoes by milking. Yeah, the dude, he's a good grappler. Brady, you got any snacks for tonight? What's your favorite snacks? I don't know, dude. I don't really snack, I'd say. I have 2 drinks. I have a water boy, and then I have like this energy drink. So that's what I'm sipping on. That's what I'm sipping on. We got Dr. Peener in the building. What is up, Dr. Peener? All right, so I'm gonna turn on this. Have they not started the broadcast yet? Let me know. Have they started the broadcast? It says this event has not yet started. It's 7:00. What are they waiting for? So as far as I'm concerned, they haven't even started the broadcast yet. We got Big Steve in the building. What is up, Big Steve? And Big Steve gave me some big advice last week. He said, just keep it simple, man. And that's what I should do. Just keep it simple. Because last week I had Fluffy Hernandez TKO round 3-4-5. Just take the 3-4-5, right? Just take the 3-4-5. I had Jaws and Edwards by sub. Just take Edwards inside the disc. That's good advice. That was really good advice. We got Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Don't be pissed, Brady. I'll make sure to get some steaks on your plate. There we go, man. I want some steaks. Me and Uncle Weezy and Avery, we're going to a steakhouse Friday night in Chicago. Not sure which one yet, but me, Uncle Weezy, and Avery, we're going to be getting some steaks Friday night in Chicago there. What else we got in here? We got Top Shelf, Pokemon. Big shout out to Brady for the free fight companion. Bro is a legend for this. Hey, I'm glad if you guys like it, I'll keep doing it. If you guys like it, I'll keep doing it. Fluffy is a future champion for sure. I'd like to say so. It's hard to see somebody keeping up with that pace. And by the way, I would love to see Fluffy Hernandez versus Renier de Ritter. How awesome would that fight be? The pace and cardio of Fluffy versus those body shots of Renier de Ritter. It'd be great. My frail bones need some milk. Milk's good, dude. Brady's favorite snack is Andrade. Oh, God. All right, so let me refresh this to see if the broadcast is started yet. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Because we don't want to miss the fights. That's the last thing I want to do. All right. It's loading. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're good. Yep, we're all good. All good. So it's I'm watching on ESPN Plus. Brady, do you miss pay-per-views already? What do you mean? What do you mean do I miss pay-per-views? What do you mean? Laura looking fine. There you go. There you go. What do you think about a Ewert and Susakayev parlay? I'm not doing. I know people like to do the parlays for Contender Series. I don't know. The only money line I really like is Ty Miller, and even that's getting kind of blown out at this point. I got him at minus 200. Looks like he's around minus 235 on some books. And I think Susakayev wins, but I also think that people are crapping on Taha just a little bit too much. And then in terms of the Ewert fight, I would much rather live bet Ewert, I think, because I think Panfrov's going to come out pretty hot. But I think the parlay hits. Oh, we're looking fine. There you go. Fluffy plus 500 to be champ by the end of the year. I don't know about the end of the year, but in the future, I'd say so. When is George Mangos fighting? It looks like Mangos is they have on the second fight of the card. Let me see. Let me pull up Tapology. Looks like Mangos is on the second fight of the card. Radley De Silva versus George Mangos, second fight of the card there. Okay, that's not bad. Plus 500 for Fluffy to be champ by the end of 2026. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. What's Gianni on? What's he on? Laura, a token girl. Fluffy, but yeah, I should have just played the 3, 4, 5 in general, even though they weren't the best prices. Mangos is winning. Stop sleeping. We'll see, man. That's a good fight. That's probably one of the best fights on the card. I'm looking forward to Radley De Silva, George Mangos, and Ty Miller, Jimmy Drago. And then of course the main event. There's some good fights in this card. You know, I'm pretty much looking forward to every single fight. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think every fight's gonna be fun tonight. What's the most money you've ever made on a bet or MMA bet? It was the Vicente Luque Thema Garimba fight. I had the under 2.5, which was plus money, believe it or not. I had a Luque, I believe Luque inside the distance or the money line. I think the money line. And then I had Luque by sub at like something stupid. So I had 3 bets, and I went pretty heavy on that fight. Not looking forward to the first fight. I think it's going to be fun, man. I think Pan for our viewers, it's going to be fun. All right, so let's talk about the first fight here. Let's bring it up. I did some graphics. I also have a clock here. So got the clock on there. So, but first fight, we got Bosanger, Sasarkayev, Murtaza, Taha. We have, let's see where this line has went here. Wait, is my bout order messed up? Yeah, my bout order is messed up. We got the Ewert fight. There it is. Okay. Chris Ewert, Yuri Panfarov. So I'm kind of seeing this as like Ewert early or Ewert late or Panfarov early. The Panfarov 1-2 prop is plus like 480. I think that's very like even like round 1, round 2 for Panfarov. Round 1 is like plus 900. Round 2 is plus 1200. Taha's the first fight. That's what I thought too, but it looks like they changed it. Unless Tapology's wrong. I don't know. I wish we had confirmation. Let's see. Okay. Fights still have not kicked off yet. Looks like Gianni is giving some gambling advice. There we go. But yeah, I think it's Ewert late, Panfarov early, Ewert late props, Panfarov early props. I think those are good. Fight doesn't go to decision. Around minus 140, I like. And then also a potential live bet on Ewert. And that's what I like about these live bet companions things, because it's hard. It's always hard to tail, live betting, right? If you're just like not on a stream, but if you're on a stream, like you say it out loud, and it's kind of easier to tail and stuff. And I love live betting. I think there's a solid edge to have in live betting. So we'll look at the live bets, and this is kind of one I've circled for a potential live bet is the Chris Ewert. Maybe after the first round or so, especially if he gets taken down and put in some bad spots, which I think there's a good chance he does. Where to watch it for free? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I'm watching on an ESPN Plus. Panfarov round 1 sub on FanDuel was plus 1,600. Yeah. I kind of think if he's winning this fight, it's going to be like a first or second round sub. He's won most of his fights by first round subs. So we got Flying Frogger. Hey, nice to see a fight companion with you. Are you going to keep it doing these this season? I'm still up in the air. We'll see how this one goes. Still up in the air about it. I'm going to be doing them, whether it's members only or to the public. It's really depends how it goes, And then I also want to start doing some for UFC as well. The UFC fight nights and pay-per-views. Maybe not the whole card, because that's crazy. I don't know how people do that. I don't know how people sit on there for 7 hours. But like the main card. But yeah, I do want to keep doing some fight companions. What's the feet? You won't find any feet ratings on these guys. And if you do, I'd be shocked. ESPN has Ewert. That's what I thought. So Ewert, Panfrov. First round KO, I would kind of lean 2-3, but it could be like late. It could be like late first round KO. I like how he attacks the body. I think he could potentially hurt the body of Panfrov here. Yanni's teeth are amazing. Yeah, they're great. Do you think Murphy is a smash or trap spot this weekend? Kind of feels like I don't know. A lot of people are very confident on either side there. A lot of people smashing the Pico side, and then a lot of people on the dog, but it's nothing but Pico money coming in. I don't know, man. Pico looks really good to me, but this is going to be his toughest test by a mile. But I'd rather be on the dog personally, especially at this price. I'd rather be on Murphy. I'm not sure I'm going to get there. Is it just me, or does Chris look kind of cute in that photo? It's just you, dude. It's just you. It's just you. Vegas has been super sharp live. I feel like they've been a lot, night and day better than it used to be. Used to be like you can catch them slipping. Nowadays, you got to really pick your spots. But even like last week in the Ode-Urseg fight, after the first round, Urseg was minus 105. I'm like, okay. But he kind of looked minus 105, though. But I was expecting Urseg to have more success round 2, round 3. And he had success in round 3. But yeah, you can kind of catch him slipping here and there. What's the juiciest live bet you ever did? I don't know. I'm sure there's been a time where it's like somebody was a massive dog, I sprinkled, and they end up winning. But off the top of my head, I don't know. When I'm typically live betting, I'm kind of thinking about live betting. I'm going in like Charles Johnson versus Jake Hadley. That was a live bet spot. You got to kind of know going in, or just take advantage of the odds, because the crooked corrupt judges ruin it all the time. Bovada 1400 for the Panfrov sub 1. We got the Godfather. What is up, Godfather? Good to see you. Where's Uncle Weezy? I don't think Weezy's watching Contender Series. He's doing content and working on content for UFC 319. So he typically watches the fights probably like late tonight. We got Jesse saying, Brady, what's up, my Ohio brother? Let's get this money. Let's get it. Let's get it. We got Garrett, my man. What's up, Garrett? Please keep it public. Live streams grow engagement like crazy. Maybe keep it for Dana White's Contender Series only at the start to keep it shorter. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We got Curtis. What's up? Murphy is a chicken. He's going to get mauled like a bitch. Oh, my gosh. We got Kyle. We are back. What's up, Kyle? We got Forrest saying, please keep the companions open up to the public. It will benefit you in the long run because new members will join every week. It's a win-win when it's open to the public. Okay. All right. My guy, Forrest. We got Trent with the $10 dono. Appreciate you, Trent, saying, much love, Brady. Been watching your breakdowns for years. Appreciate you, Trent, for the dono. And I'm glad you've been watching for years. I believe this is my 7th year. 7th year of doing UFC content. And I think it's my fifth season for Dana White's Contender Series, 5th or 6th. So Panfrov's walking out, getting the Vaseline on him right now. And I'm kind of upset. Panfrov didn't walk out with that little costume he wears. See the costume? You see the costume on the screen. He didn't walk out with that costume. So it's kind of hard to recognize Panfrov there. But there he is. Finished all 8 of his wins. 3 knockouts, 5 submissions, 6 first-round finishes. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Let's see if he can get it done. It's a second attempt on the Contender Series. Panfrov. Last attempt didn't go so well. Got finished by Torres Finney in the 2nd round. So I expect him to start hot. That's what he does. He starts hot. He starts very hot. And I'm going to try to get to as much chats as possible, but probably not during the fights. But I'll try to get to them in between. What's up, Sean? What's up? Let's go to the walkouts. Let's go. It's happening. It's starting. It's starting. We got Steve with the dono. Appreciate you, Steve. $10. He says, always appreciative of the work you put in to give us great bets and insight. Pump for the first fight companion. Smash the like. Yeah, if you guys could, do me a favor, smash the like button and subscribe. It would mean a lot. Appreciate you, Steve, for the dono. It does mean a lot. Yeah, I like the fight doesn't go to decision. I think it's Yuri early, Panfarov, or Yuri Panfarov early or Ewert late. I think the Yuri round 1, round 2 props are massive numbers, and I kind of think that's how he wins. And then the Ewert late props, they're not the best numbers, but I think those are on the table. And then maybe like a live bet on Ewert if he's able to survive round 1. But I do think Panfarov early on as a big dog might have some success and might put Ewert in some tricky spots here. Ewert by sub plus 1,600. Does he have many? I don't think he has many subs though. But if Panfarov's tired, maybe he does tap. Jeez. I would do anything to body triangle Panfarov and kiss the back of his head. What the heck? We got Bruno Rodriguez with the $10 dono. Appreciate you, Bruno. Saying early card parlay around plus 100. Give me Ty Miller and give me the fight doesn't go in the main. That should be around plus 100. Those are two spots I like. Ty Miller money line and then the fight doesn't go decision in the main. All right, here we go. We're about to kick it off here. We got another dono here. Appreciate you, Summit. Variants will go our way soon. Keep shouting, keep shooting. Appreciate you. All right, about to start here. And let's do the clock. There we go. All right. Panfarov kind of stalking forward a little bit. Good leg kick from Panfarov. Jab to the body misses for Panfarov. Ewert's fun to watch, man. He's a wild man. Good left hand partially lands for Ewert. Leg kick for Ewert. Those leg kicks and the body work for Ewert's going to be huge in this fight. Oh, big right hand for Ewert. Another leg kick for Ewert. Keep those leg kicks coming. Jason Herzog's reffing. Terrifying. Oh, big right hand for Panfarov. Ewert eats it, though. He has a great chin. I would expect Panfarov to start shooting eventually. They're exchanging, though. They're standing and banging here a little bit. Panfarov, nice right and then a left. Body shot from Panfarov and a left and a right and a left and a right. Panfarov striking's looking good. Another big shot for Panfarov, partially blocked. Ewert attacking those leg kicks. Another left and another left for Panfarov. Panfarov's striking's looking incredible here. Can he keep up this pace for 15 minutes, though? We'll have to see. Ewert needs to come forward. Ewert needs to be first. And a knee to the body. Beautiful knee for Ewert. Knee to the body. He needs more of those, more body work. But Panfarov's coming forward. Left and a right for Panfarov. Good combination from Panfarov. The striking's looking good. Leg kick for Ewert. Another leg kick for Ewert. Panfarov with the body shot. Beautiful body work from Panfarov. Panfarov's looking good in the striking. Panfarov's looking pretty good in the striking. Another left hand. Ewert kind of looks like a punching bag. But can Panfarov keep up this pace? Because it is a very heavy pace to start the card. Ewert needs to attack the body more. Left hand for Ewert. Ewert's starting to come forward, which he needs to do more of. Big left and a big knee lands for Ewert. Left hand for Panfarov. Another nice. Oh, and a left hand for Ewert. Oh, Panfarov shoots. I think that might have hurt Panfarov. Panfarov finally shoots 2 minutes, about 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. Panfarov shoots his first takedown. I was expecting that a little bit sooner. Panfarov's on top. Ewert is not accepting bottom position, though. Panfarov's doing a really good job of controlling. He's going to get to the back, and he gets to the back. One hook in. Can he get the other hook in here? This Panfarov is on the back of Chris Ewert. Only one hook in. Ewert doing a really good job not letting him get that other hook in there. And Ewert looks like he's about to get up. He's about to get up. Great job by Panfarov. A scramble. And it looks like, oh, great job by Panfarov to stay on top. But Ewert's almost up, but he gives up his back, and both hooks are in for Panfarov. Panfarov drags him back down to the mat. Panfarov is riding him. Riding him. Okay. Panfarov is on top. Oh, my gosh. It's a hectic pace. Ewert needs to make him work. Ewert cannot accept bottom position. Now we have Panfarov on the back. Live line right now. Panfarov minus 145. These odds have flipped. Panfrov is now the favorite, -145. Ewart is +114. Ewart doing a great job getting to the cage. He needs to stand up. He cannot accept bottom position. He needs to make Panfrov work. Panfrov's holding him down still. Ewart needs to get back up. He's pushing the head down. Panfrov laced the legs there. Ewart might be here for the rest of the round. And no, there we go. Finally. Working his way back up. Almost up. He's almost up. Ewart's almost up. And Panfrov drags him back down. And Panfrov takes the back. One hook in. Kind of looking. No. Just great control. Just great control for Panfrov here. Panfrov one hook in, starting to land some shots. Softening him up a little bit. 30 seconds to go. Panfrov looking incredible early, but can he keep up the pace? Looking for that neck potentially. Almost flatten him out a little bit. Ewart with a great scramble. Ewart back up to his feet. 15 seconds left in the round. Oh, big shot for Panfrov. Hurts Ewart. Ewart's hurt. They're swinging. They're standing and banging. Jeez, what a round. What a round. Definitely Panfrov, round one. Definitely Panfrov, round one. Panfrov hurt Ewart at the end of the first round. Wow. Whew, man. Ewart looks huge. Ewart needs to make him work more. Herzog's in the building. What a round. I don't even got to ask who you guys thought won that round. It was Panfrov, man. I don't mind a lie. What is the line on the live bet? Dang, Ewart's +260. It all depends whether or not Panfrov's cardio is able to keep up. +260. But yeah, Ewart looks terrible. He looks horrible. But yeah, that's the question. He's going to death gas after round one. Can he keep up this pace? I don't know if he can. But Ewart needs to do something. Ewart was looking decent on the feet, but Panfrov was looking great on the feet. So yeah, Panfrov up 1-0. All right, we're about to start the second round here. Herzog saying something. All right, and there we go. All right, they touch gloves. Ewart needs to start going now. Ewart's down around. He needs to start putting on the pressure, start mixing into the body. And he's doing that. He's coming forward. He's landing big shots, but Panfrov's landing big shots too. Panfrov's hurting Ewart on the feet. He's touching him up. He's whooping his ass. Body shot from Panfrov. Panfrov's still coming forward. Ewart needs to be the one coming forward. Ewart, there you go. Big left hand for Ewart. Ewart might have hurt him. Oh, another left hand. Oh, and then Panfrov goes in for a takedown, but Ewart stuffs it. This is huge. Huge. If Ewart can stuff this takedown, circle out, and keep this on the feet, that could be huge. There we go. We're at range again. Ewart landed a nice left hand that looked like it stunned Panfrov. Panfrov looking a little bit labored. Ewart needs to keep it on. Keep it going. Left hand for Ewart. Panfrov looking a little tired, but he's still firing back. Still firing back. Right hand for Ewart. And then a left. Ewart needs to keep it going, man. Ewart needs to mix it to the body. Where's those body shots at, Ewart? Where are those body shots at? Where's that body work? Now it's Panfrov coming forward, landing big shots. What are you doing, Christopher Ewart? You got to come forward. Where's that dog? Where's that dog? Where's that dog at? Where's the dog, Ewart? Right hand for Panfrov, and then a left. Ewart needs to bite down and come. Ewart's getting his ass whooped, man. When he comes forward, he's beating his ass. Ewart needs to come forward or he's going to lose the fight. And then Panfrov goes for a takedown. Ewart gets taken down. And then he needs to get back up instantly. He rolls, does a stupid little roll, gives up his back. Panfrov might finish him here. Panfrov on top. He's got the back. Ewart trying to, yeah. Panfrov's in a really good position here. Yeah, he's going to start raining down punches here. Herzog's going to start warning him here. It looks like his right arm was trapped. Gets it back. Panfrov on top. Panfrov or Ewert looks beat up. Face is all busted up. Oh, he's looking for a head and arm. He's in mount. He's in full mount. Panfrov's in full mount. He needs to start raining down ground and pound, and Herzog might stop this. If he can start getting some ground and pound. Ewert looks like he wants out. He's really good mount. He's nice and high there. He's gonna force him to give up his back. Ewert doing a good job here, surviving, but in a very bad spot. Yeah, Panfrov needs to start raining down some GMP. Looking for the neck here. It's Panfrov, but not in the great position for the sub. Ewert's still fighting. He can't. He's got to get up though. He's got to get up. I can't believe they're letting Herzog ref again, man. After what he did in the Yaya fight. Panfrov's just staying on top here, staying busy. Ewert gives his back once more. Both hooks in for Panfrov. He's on the back. He's going to look for that rear naked choke. Yep, he's looking for it. Ewert's fighting the hands there. About 55 seconds left. Ewert doing a good job defending, but he's losing the fight. He's losing the fight. Good job defending the hands for Ewert, but in a bad spot. Gonna be down 2 rounds. Gonna be down 2 rounds here. Yeah, about 25 seconds left. Ewert's looking to reverse him, but it's a little bit. He does reverse him, but it's a little bit too late. But he does start raining down some ground and pound there. Good ground and pound from Ewert, but it's too little, too late for him. I know dang well Panfrov's exhausted, but does Ewert have enough in the tank to finish him? I don't know. Panfrov up 2-0. That was terrible. All right, Panfrov up 2-0. Ewert needs a finish. 1-1. I don't know, man. I don't know about 1-1. I don't know about 1-1. Ewert needs a KO. Yeah, Ewert's tired. Both of them are tired. Both of them are tired. Move, fighter. Move, fighter. Brady has the best commentary. I try my best. Ewert is so bad. So Panfrov's cardio is holding up better than I expected, even though he's pretty tired. But Ewert's not. Ewert's tired too. It's like, geez, man. Geez. Let's see. Ewert's plus 700. Plus 700. He needs a finish. He needs a finish. Ewert. Panfrov is tired, but Chris Ewert is probably just as tired. Probably just as tired. All right, here we go. Start of round 3. And here we go. Round 3 begins. Ewert coming forward. Lands a leg kick. Oh my gosh. Big right hand for Panfrov. Ewert's just a punching bag. Ewert is a punching. They're pointing down to the middle. They're saying, okay, let's stand and bang. Good body work. There's a body shot for Ewert. He needed to do that much earlier, though. Panfrov goes for a takedown. Ewert stuffs it. Panfrov, yeah, they're back at range here. Ewert needs to show some urgency. Good uppercut for Ewert. Good left hand for Ewert. He's coming forward, but he's also eating shots in his own right, though. Yep. They're both tired. Panfrov gets another takedown. Ewert needs to show some urgency here if he wants to win this fight. But he's tired. He's tired. And Panfrov laces the legs. Ewert needs to get up. Get up. And, yeah, he's not getting up. He can't lay here the rest of the round, can he? He's got to get up. Man, I wish I knew Herzog was reffing the fight. They would have bet the decision. All right, Ewert's back up. Thank God. But he's got to get out of the clinch here. He's got to break away. There you go. All right, so they're back at range. Ewert has 3 minutes to find a finish, or he's going to lose the fight. They're pointing down to the center of the octagon and saying they're going to stand and bang. Well, Ewert is, but he's not banging enough. He needs to bang a little bit more. Ewert with a big swing and miss. He's still pointing down. He's saying, come on. Saying, come on. Ewert with the left hand, but he just looks so tired. He looks exhausted. He's doing good. I mean, this is his best round, but you need a finish. Him winning the round's not going to win the fight. But yeah, okay, Ewert just ate a big shot, but he does throw another right hand back. And then Panfrov gets a takedown. Christopher Ewert gets some help. Panfrov with the back, both hooks in. Let's see if he can finish this fight. Let's see if Panfrov can finish this fight at least. They're talking to each other. They're having a good time in there. It's a fun time. Ewert's having fun. He's having fun. And let's see if Panfrov can keep that 100% finish rate intact. Panfrov has never won a decision yet in his career. Is he going to be able to finish Christopher Ewert? He's looking for something here. He's looking to hold down that arm with his leg. Gives up position, gets it back. Great grappling from Panfrov. He's looking for that choke. No, Ewert's doing a good job defending. Ewert's smiling for some. I mean, I wouldn't be smiling down 2 rounds about to lose the fight personally, but to each their own. Ewert throwing punches while his back is taken. Yeah, Panfrov's going to win 30-27. Panfrov. What is that? Almost 7 minutes of control time. I don't know, man. Do we give Panfrov a contract? I don't know. He was a decent-sized dog. I don't know. I thought Ewert looked terrible. Ewert reverses. Almost. He reverses. Nope, he doesn't. Yep, he gets out. Okay, they're up. Ewert lands a big knee, but it's going to be too little, too late. Too little, too late. Panfrov pushes him against the cage. Time is expiring. 10 seconds left. Panfrov 30-27. Christopher Ewert gets some help. That was an awful performance by Christopher Ewert. There's Dana White. He's like, oh, God. He's like, oh, God. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we give Panfrov a contract? I don't know. It was kind of a fun. It was kind of a sloppy fight. Ewert has a chin on him. Yeah, that's Panfrov 30-27. Ewert 2-1, clear on damage. Couldn't be cleaner. I don't know about that, man. Panfrov is shit. This is hilarious with Brady commentary. Appreciate you, Fluffy. No contract. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't give either guy a contract, but send him home, Dana. Yeah, minus 200 was pretty rough. I mean, if anything, it was Panfrov that looked minus 300. So we're looking at the stats here. Panfrov 74 significant strikes to Chris Ewert 49. And then Panfrov had 7 minutes and 52 seconds of control time. The fight wasn't really remotely close. Here we go. Here's the decision. $30-27 times 3 for Yuri Panfrov. Chris Ewart standing there like an idiot, clapping his hands, smile on his face. Congratulations, Christopher Ewart. You just got 30-27. Congratulations. Yuri Panfrov gets the job done after his first attempt didn't go too well. Panfrov's cardio looked improved. His striking looked improved. And he looked good. He looked decent. Panfrov. But I think a lot of that had to do with Christopher Ewart looking really bad. No contract, no contract. Yeah, I don't like it. Panfrov was free. He looked free. Jeez. Ewart straight track. And Ewart was supposed to be in the UFC. Against Jackson McVeigh. I don't know. Dana looked disappointed. I'm disappointed. I thought I was going to see, a little bit more out of both guys, really. I thought Panfrov would look a lot better once the fight hit the ground, and I thought Ewart would look a lot better on the feet. Where was that body work, Ewart? Like, where was that? Where was that dog? Where was that forward pressure? Looked like he was sleepwalking in there. Wake up, Christopher Ewart. Wake up. Panfrov should come back another year. Should he? I mean, he's 28. I don't know, man. Maybe. Right. Because I do think he looked pretty decent compared to his last fight. Like in his last fight, he death gassed and got finished by Finney on the mat. It's hard to, you got that right. It's hard to gauge if guys are going to get a contract or not after Jose Medina, that's for sure. So that sucked. But we move. So in terms of, looks like they're interviewing Panfrov. Where's that polar bear outfit he's wearing? I haven't seen that polar bear outfit. Maybe he doesn't do that anymore. I don't know. But we got George Mangos versus Radley De Silva. This is a fight that I did not bet, just because I think they're very well matched. I think Mangos is a guy, he's only 21 years old. I think he has a very bright future. I think both these guys are UFC caliber level fighters. But I kind of felt like Radley De Silva could potentially be the one getting takedowns, getting on top here. But yeah, Mangos' striking has improved leaps and bounds, from a couple of years ago. De Silva has some pretty flashy striking, some spinning attacks that he uses. But what I liked about De Silva was just the wrestling. He wrestles in pretty much every single fight, able to get fights down to the ground, good ground and pound, good control. I think they're well met. I think that the line is about accurate, if not maybe closer to a pick 'em, and the line seems to be trending that way. But yeah, I was really impressed with both guys. In terms of any props, let me know what you guys are thinking for this. No, it was not a robbery. It was not a robbery. Come on. Let me know what you guys are thinking for the Mangos Radley De Silva fight. I don't have any action on it. I might look to. I don't know if there's anything I want to touch from a prop perspective. I was looking at the Radley De Silva decision only. That was minus 125. I don't hate that. Ewart is definitely a can. No contract. I agree. Here, let me do this. Let me do a poll. Let's start a poll, guys. Who do you guys have? We'll go George Mangos, or we'll go Radley Lee De Silva. Let's do a poll. Why not? Let's have some fun. It's supposed to be fun. We're supposed to be having fun. Who's calling this fighters? Brady, are you aware that in 2025 the UFC is on pace to have the lowest finishing rate in the last 11, even lower than 2024? What's going on? Are you serious? 2024 was crazy. We had so many decisions. McVeigh would have destroyed it. Maybe. I mean, McVeigh looked rough. I think it would have just been probably a horrible fight. Panfrov to the PFL. Oh gosh, Mangos by sub. Yeah, so Mangos by sub. I think that's not a terrible look at all. In terms of like a big long shot, 420 for the Mango Spy sub. He does have most of his wins by sub. He's a very slick grappler, and he is going to have the BJJ advantage in this fight. Mango's by sub's a big plus money number. Yeah, he's 21 years old. 21 years old. I'm taking Mangos for a finish plus 180. Fight does not go the distance. I kind of like the De Silva decision only. If there is a finish, I don't know if De Silva's finishing George Mangos. I don't think De Silva's much of a finisher, to be honest. I think if there is a finish, it might be Mangos getting the finish. Good for it. I mean, that's good. It's all about having fun. De Silva KO or decision. Yeah, I don't mind that because he's not subbing George Mangos. At least you wouldn't think. That could be an interesting look. I got a read on this one over, if anything, maybe. Yeah, I want to take a look at it from maybe a live bet perspective. But yeah, like I said, I like that decision only for De Silva. And then maybe like a sprinkle on like the Mango sub could be interesting. Let's see. Because Mangos will go for subs, and he is a very good grappler. Plus 380 for that sub. Plus 420. You can anywhere. I mean, Bet365, FanDuel, DraftKings, BetOnline, pretty much everywhere. I know in some states, like they're being kind of weird on some books, not getting out DWCS, but on most books they should have it. I wonder how bad Ewert. Oh, it would have been just terrible. It would have been horrible. It would have just been terrible. All right, they're doing the promo for Radley De Silva versus George Mango. This fight's going to be a banger. This might just be one I sit back and watch and enjoy. I'm looking forward to this fight. I think both guys are UFC ready, to be honest. I think both guys, I could see both guys in the UFC eventually. I mean, Mango's only 21 years old. Mango's is 21 years old. And then I was impressed with De Silva with the striking, the wrestling. Yeah, I think both these guys are solid. Let's see how the poll's coming along. It's very close, like the odds. Who do you guys have? George Mangos, 47%. Radley De Silva, 53%. We'll let the poll roll on a little bit longer. But yeah, seems people are pretty split on this fight, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. We'll see. Is George Mangos ready at 21 years old? 21 years old. Let's see here. Yeah, he does look a little bit like Alonzo. Yeah, I can see that. Mangoes are a little overrated as far as tropical fruit. Pineapple is much better. I don't love fruit. I don't know. I couldn't see myself eating a mango. What do you guys like it for this fight? The Silva KO plus 700. But maybe to be like a TKO. He's not really knocking guys out on the feet unless he's able to land like a spinning wheel kick or something, you know? That is a big number. I kind of think De Silva by decision, to be honest. But the thing about these Contender Series fights is like you never know how these guys are going to fight on DWCS because you've seen time and time again, guys will completely change up their style to try to earn that contract. Kind of like you would expect like a Panfarov or Ewert to do, but you know, we could see these guys just stand and bang for all we know. But I kind of think De Silva's going to look to get the wrestling going. Pineapple is goated. I think it does as well. I think there will be some sketchy moments. And like I said, I think if there is a finish, it might be Mangos by sub. But I kind of lean it going the distance as well. Not sure I want to bet that, though. It's kind of a... Yeah, it's kind of a terrifying bet. But yeah, De Silva by decision, maybe. Plus 290. That's not bad. And then I like that De Silva decision only, minus 125. I think I might sprinkle a little bit of that. Mango with lime. Let's see. Are they walking out yet? Oh, they're already walking out. Okay. Looks like we got Radley De Silva in the cage. Let me see here. What is the Mango's finish only? Minus 185. Okay, Mangos is coming out. George Mangos, 21 years old. 21 years old, George Mangos. Can he do it? Looks like some late money's coming in on Mangos. Radley De Silva is like plus 124. Let's see. Silva De Silva. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Let's refresh these odds. Huh. So on DK is plus 124. Plus 140 on Betway. All right, let's pull this up. Okay, get that ready. All right, so they're putting the Vaseline on. Herzog's checking them out, making sure the gloves are good. Make sure you got that cup on, the mouthpiece. Herzog's doing a great job. Oh, I hope Herzog's not in Chicago. I hope he's not in Chicago. I hope not. Radley just wasted half his gas tank on that double front flip. Oh, don't pull a Michelle Ferreira. Silva by decision. Silva wins. Needs some new Canadian. Yeah, we don't have much Canadian. They just cut Brackettona. All right, about to get started. We have 500 in here. If you guys could, be sure to smash that like button for me. Let's get those likes up. This is my very first ever fight companion. And maybe I'll keep doing it. We'll see. Possible milking. Okay, we'll see. All right, here we go. We're about to start. Eric McMahon or Mahon. Here we go. Fighter, you ready? And we're going to kick it off here. Okay. Radley De Silva coming forward. Nice little movement there. I like the little movement, a little dancing. Radley De Silva. Big left for Radley De Silva lands. He looks quick. He looks fast. De Silva's looking good thus far. Spinning back kick. He loves those spinning attacks. Oh boy. Mangos grabs the leg, going for a takedown. This is going to be a key point of the fight right here. And then De Silva does a great job stuffing the takedown. And it looks like De Silva might end up on top here. As he has him against the cage, looking to get to his back here. But Mangos does a good job locking the leg of De Silva here. So we have De Silva on top here. Mangos is looking to stand up. De Silva potentially might look to drag him back down, and he does. So De Silva's in top position here. So good start for the underdog and Radley De Silva in top position, about 1 minute in, and we're going to see how good this top control is against a very good grappler in George Mangos. We're about to find out. So if you're Mangos, although you do have that good jiu-jitsu, you can't be on your back. You got to look to get up. And he doesn't look like he's getting up. And Radley De Silva has good control. Looking for a potential sweep here, but De Silva doing a good job. Great top control. And he's just laying on him here. Looking to get into half guard. But, George Mangos looking to throw up his legs. Land some good shots from bottom, George Mangos. And that's what he needs to do. He needs to use those legs. Some up kicks here potentially for George Mangos. Looking to roll for a leg here. I don't know if that's going to work. And looks to give up his back. And he needs to get up. He's playing around too much. George Mangos is playing around a little bit too much. Good ground and pound from De Silva. You got to make him pay. If he's going to roll for legs like that, make him pay, man. Make him pay. About halfway through the round, it's all De Silva. Good little roll there from Mangos. But De Silva keeps top position. He's looking for a Kimura. He's not going to get it. And De Silva keeps that top position, but he's looking for a sweep. George Mangos with some incredible grappling stands back up. And he looks at, he almost took the back. That was a great scramble by George Mangos. Looking for an arm bar here. George Mangos looking for that arm. He's not going to get it. No, he's not going to get it. And De Silva's riding him. He's riding him. Yep, he's De Silva lands right on top. Great grappling between these guys. Great scrambles between these guys in this first round. High-level stuff. Very high-level stuff. Mango's trying to make some things work off bottom, trying to get back up, trying to sweep reverse, but De Silva doing a great job. Not falling for any of that. Just keeping that position, man. And it looks like Mango's is content to be on his back. But he can't be doing this for 15 minutes. He can't be doing this. I know he's a good grappler. Radley De Silva opened up as the dog. He's now the favorite, minus 200. Radley De Silva in top position. And Mangos is accepting it. He's accepting bottom. Radley De Silva looking good. He's looking strong. And that's kind of what I expected. I don't know if I expected it to look this dominant, but it's a great start for Radley De Silva, I'll tell you that. About a minute to go. It's been nothing but De Silva. But it looks like Mangos is working his way up, got to the cage, and De Silva has 3 minutes of control time and counting. And De Silva's still on him. I'm hoping De Silva can keep this pace up, because it is an exhausting pace that he is pushing. And I think he can, but it's a very hectic pace here. And then another takedown from De Silva. Mangos looking to try to reverse, but he's about to end up in mount almost. No. And De Silva settle. Oh, reversal for Mangos. Mangos is on top, and Mangos takes the back, but he gets reversed. Oh my gosh. Mangos is he's tricky, dude. Mangos is tricky. De Silva ends back up on top, about 20 seconds left. I'm very impressed with De Silva. He's fighting smart. Position over submission. Because Mangos is no slouch on the ground. Mangos is no slouch on the ground. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Radley De Silva wins the first round as an underdog. Let's see. Let's close this poll. Who'd you guys pick? Who'd you guys pick? Whew. That was fun. So 55% of you picked Radley De Silva. 44% of you picked George Mangos. Pretty split there. And we have De Silva up 1-0. Going to take a look at the live line, but I doubt it's playable for De Silva. That De Silva decision only is looking good. De Silva by decision, looking good so far. Mangos by sub, he's trying for it. But yeah, De Silva decision props are looking good. Radley De Silva minus 270. Jeez. Mango's game plan was do not get a contract. Hey, we still got a couple more rounds left. All right, here we go. We're going to start this second round up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's start it up. Are they going to start it? Jeez. Let's go. Let's fight. What are you doing? We ready? All right, here we go. My gosh. Radley De Silva, takedown within the first 5 seconds. The game plan is clear. The game plan is smart. Shout out to Radley De Silva for fighting smart. We don't see that nowadays. Is it going to earn him a contract? I don't know. Dana don't like this. But he's fighting smart. All right, Mango's doing a good job getting back up. He knows that he can't accept bottom position. He knows that he can't go down 2 rounds. If he goes down 2 rounds, he's screwed. He needs to win this round. Radley De Silva's on him like glue. He's stuck to him like glue. George Mangos gets right back up, but guess what? Guess what? He's right back down. Right back down. He's back up. But De Silva gets a hook in. I don't know if I like this from De Silva. I don't know if I like it. He's trying to get his hooks in. He's going to get reversed here. He needs to not do that. But he gets his hooks in. Gosh. Nope. Almost. Mangos is high level on the ground. He's doing a great job not letting De Silva get that other hook in. Oh my gosh. But yeah, De Silva's going to end up on bottom. What are you doing, De Silva? He should have never tried to get his hooks in. And now De Silva's on bottom, and hopefully De Silva did not blow his load. I did not mean that in a sexual way. George Mangos trying to wrap up the neck here. Dang, De Silva's relentless with the wrestling. He says, De Silva's on him like glue. De Silva, shout out to De Silva. He's on him against the cage. He's on his legs. He's just on him nonstop. But Mangos gets on top. Mangos takes the back. Like I said, Mangos is a high-level grappler. Mangos is landing vicious ground and pound. Mangos has the back, has the hooks in, has the body triangle now. And De Silva is on a world of hurt. A world of hurt. Whoever had that Mangos sub prop, you're looking good. You're looking decent. De Silva did a really good job in the first round of doing position over submission, but in the second round, the position wasn't really there. I mean, he's trying to get the hooks in. You can't be doing that against George Mangos. But De Silva reverses. De Silva ends up on top, but he puts himself into a triangle. Oh my gosh! But he's okay right now. He's okay. Mangos is looking for that arm. I don't know. De Silva looks tired, but he's in a good position. Okay, he's fine. He's fine. He gets out of it. He's fine. But Mangos is still tricky. Mangos is a little squirmy little guy, man. I mean, you don't see somebody that squirmy that often. He's a little squirmy dude. 2 minutes left. We got some high-level scrambles in this fight. Mangos is trying to reverse again. So De Silva's locking down position. There we go. Okay, settle down. Settle down. Settle him down. Get on top. Get that position. Okay, he's trying to get into half guard. Don't look for sub. You're not going to sub George Mangos. Stop it. He's pretty much just trying to lock down position, which he should be doing. Okay, De Silva's on top. About 1:30 left. Mangos had some moments. More moments in round one, but he's still losing the second round. Mangos is looking for an arm, but De Silva is wise to it. De Silva on top. Mangos looking for that arm. He gets out of it. Okay. Oh, man. De Silva over 2.5 minutes of control time in this second round. George Mangos needs to do something big and do something big fast to take over this round back. And if not, it's going to be De Silva up 2-0. Very impressed with De Silva. Mangos got his back, got in the body triangle, and it looked like he was potentially going to end up subbing De Silva, but De Silva got out of it, and it's been De Silva ever since that one moment George Mangos had on the back. He was able to reverse him, and it was beautiful. Now it's De Silva just riding him, wearing on him. It's just an exhausting pace. Both guys, they look great. So De Silva's going to go. He's getting in the back here, not getting the hooks in, which is smart. You don't want to. Now he got the hooks in, and then of course he's going to give position. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to get your hooks in. We saw Fluffy Hernandez do it against the Lindsay. You don't need to do that against a high level grappler. Just ride him, wear on him, and that's what he's doing now. So he's in side control, landing some ground and pound, securing some position here, and it's going to be De Silva. Looks like he's going for a sub here. He's not going to get it, though. Not a chance. He's looking for a head and arm, but he's not going to get it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Radley De Silva up 2-0. Radley De Silva up 2-0. Oh, let's see here. De Silva, low fight IQ. I mean, kinda. I mean, he's fighting smart mostly, but he did make some mistakes. I mean, just don't be overzealous on the ground. Just take that control. Yeah, some reversals there. Mangos with the back control. I thought it was a wrap, dude. I thought it was a wrap for a second. I was worried. What do you guys think so far? What's going on with these fights? Okay, so Radley De Silva's minus 1,300. So Radley De Silva's decision's looking great. The decision only is looking phenomenal. De Silva money line's looking good. Fight to start round 3, minus 160, smash it. There you go. I'm sorry they made you go live for this. I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. They're about to start this third round. We got Radley De Silva up 2-0. George Mangos needs a finish. But I'm not sure if he's going to get said finish. Radley De Silva, for the amount of wrestling he's been doing, I mean, I don't know how many takedowns he has. I wasn't counting, but it's probably a decent amount, and the amount of scrambling. Oh, big knee from George Mangos, but right into a takedown for De Silva. What do you know? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, these first two fights, not that exciting. Not that exciting. Mango's trying to get up. De Silva's looking to take the back. Looks like he gets one hook in. Looks like he got both hooks in, but yeah, he's got the back here. He got both hooks in. Man, I don't know, man. Is Dana going to sign this dude? I think he's good. I think he's UFC ready, but Dana probably hates this. Okay, so Mangos is on top. So Mangos is on top in mount, in full mount. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Radley De Silva gets back up, though. Man, when Mangos gets these opportunities, he's gotten a couple. He's just thrown these opportunities in the trash. Got into full mount, and he just gave it up. He got to the back in the second round. He just gave it up. What are you doing, George Mangos? What are you doing, George Mangos? So when we're talking about submission over position versus position over submission, De Silva's got the right idea. Position over submission, and you'll win fights, man. George Mangos is doing submission over position, and De Silva's wise. De Silva's not some bum grappler. But De Silva back in control here. Mangos is trying. Like, props to Mangos. Mangos is trying, and Mangos actually reverses and gets on top. So Mangos has this top position. He has 2 minutes and 55 seconds left. He's down 2 rounds. He needs a finish. De Silva's a little bit tired. It's up to George Mangos to finish this fight. And if he finishes this fight, it would be a huge comeback. On the live line, De Silva was a massive, massive favorite. Mangos is inside control, landing elbows. He has about 2 minutes in 30 seconds, a half a round. De Silva looks tired. De Silva's looking to kind of lock down position, not take a ton of damage, but he is taking damage. He's eating some elbows here. And George Mangos is now in mount. George Mangos now has the back. George Mangos is now pounding away. George Mangos might have an insane comeback here. He's looking for the neck. If he's able to win this fight, George Mangos, that'd be one of the best comebacks I've seen. Massive dog. He's landing some big shots. Now he's got the body triangle locked in. He's pounding away. And what George Mangos is doing very well here is he's not just hunting for that neck. He's softening him up a little bit. And now he's looking for that neck. He's looking for the neck. Not quite under the chin. De Silva needs to survive 1 minute and 45 seconds to win this decision. To probably not get a contract, but get a win. George Mangos needs a finish in about 1 minute and 35 seconds. 1 minute and 35 to do it. What does George Mangos have left in the tank? He's looking for that neck. Oh, he's going for it. It doesn't look quite under the chin. It's not under the chin. It's not. He's good. De Silva's fighting off very well on these submission attempts, but Mangos is softening him up to the head, to the body, with the body triangle locked in. He's looking for that neck. He's looking to squeeze away. Okay, it's getting closer. It's getting closer. The choke is getting closer. He's squeezing hard. It's not under the chin, but he's squeezing hard. De Silva looks like he's struggling a little bit. He's struggling. Okay, he's good. He's good. He's good. He's not quite getting under the chin, but it does look like he has a tight squeeze on him. We've seen people tap if it's not under the chin or not. Mangos is trying to sneak that arm under the chin. He has 40 seconds to do it. Softening him up. Blows to the head, to the body. Searching for that chin. He has 35 seconds to search for it, or he's going to lose a decision. De Silva 29-28 if he can survive. Still landing shots. Soften him up. He's going for the choke again. It's not anywhere near under the chin. And he's running out of time. 20 seconds. About 20 seconds to go. 20. He needs a Hail Mary here. And a Hail Mary it would be. He's going for the choke again. It's not. He gets reversed. De Silva reverses him. Shout out to De Silva. Takes him down. Why not? Why not? Lands an elbow in the process. Radley De Silva comes through as a slight dog. 2 dogs in a row to start Dana White's Contender Series. And my bad, I had the comment on the screen there. Oh, I swear Mangos could win 2-1 since he had the urgency. I don't think so. I don't think there's a world where he tried for that crank face. Or that face, the face crank. My stream cropped out. Brady saving the day. That's what I'm here for, man. It's locked in. It wasn't quite under the chin, but it did look like he has a hell of a squeeze on him. The moment when Silva released, it's an MMA fight, not a BJJ showcase. Mangos can't be mad when he couldn't get back up. Yeah, I have it to Silva 2-1. To Silva 2-1. Should be a pretty easy fight to score, but you never know with these crooked, corrupt judges. Yeah, so in the third round, Mangos had some really good moments. And Mangos lost this fight, but he will be back. I wouldn't be shocked if he was back on next season, especially after a third round like that. Bring him back. The kid's 21 years old. You guys really have 2-1 Mangos? I would be surprised. We're about to find out. Okay, they're reading the decision. I'm going to go on mute here. George Mangos lost the fight. Radley De Silva, 29-28. Dude, if they gave it to Mango, I'd be like, what? I'd have been pissed. I'd be pissed if they gave it to Mangos. It wasn't a split. Yeah, so it was an easy decision. It was 29-28. I don't know, guys. 2 fights in. Do we have any contracts yet? Dana's going to be pissed, man. Dana's going to be pissed off. Yeah, he won the fight, man. Yeah, the bet goes was a great bet. De Silva decision only -125 was a great bet. De Silva decision +290 was a great bet. I love that. I loved that decision only. I wish I went heavier on it. But yeah. George Mangos will be back. No contracts. I don't think no contract. Did he really? It wouldn't shock me. Yeah, De Silva, I had him too. But yeah, Mangos is a good fighter. I don't know. De Silva fought perfect. He fought was it exciting? No. Is he going to get a contract? No. But that's kind of what you want to see. I'm falling asleep with these fights. Yeah, hopefully we get some fun fights, man. I mean, if you're a fan of grappling, you probably enjoyed. I don't know if you enjoyed the first. I mean, the first fight was rough, dude. The second fight was a little bit more fun, a little bit more scrambles, kind of more fun. But yeah, we haven't had many fun fights yet. Mangos isn't good. I think he's good. I think he's only 21. He's only 21 years old. What's your prediction next fight? Let me see. What's the next fight? Is this the is it the Susser Kaiev fight? Yeah, Susser Kaiev Taha, right? Okay, I'm gonna put it in the poll. Let's see who you guys like in the poll. All right, who you guys got? Susser Kaiev. What a name. Susser Kaiev, who is the biggest favorite on the card, right? Or Taha. All right, got in the poll. Let me know who you guys like in the chat. Last fight, you guys got it right. It was like 55% to Silva. Yeah, Susser Kaiev, Taha. Yeah, the fight I didn't like the fight IQ from Mangos. This Silva guy can pop back to Canada. Jeez. Are we going to get a finish? I hope so. I hope we get a finish. Next one inside the distance. I agree. Okay. So what I'll say is I think Taha is a lot better than he showed in the Bellato fight. He was coming back off of an injury a little bit too quickly. And quite frankly, he just looked nothing like he has before. I think Taha is a lot better than he showed. With that said, though, Susser Kaiev, I think, is going to bring a style that Rodolfo Bellato kind of implemented, a style where Susser Kaiev can, come forward, kind of break him down, do some body work. And Taha probably not the best cardio, and we saw him kind of breaking that Bellato fight. Taha has never been the distance, as far as I'm concerned, never been the distance. And most of his finishes do come early. So I think Taha early is going to be where he's most dangerous. And like I said, I think he's a decent fighter. But You know, I kind of think it's Seserkayev kind of breaking him down as the fight goes on, wearing him down a little bit. I don't love this line if I'm being honest. I might look to potentially live bet Seserkayev at a better number than minus 360 because I do think Taha is going to have his moments in round one. But as the fight goes on, you've got to imagine it's going to be Seserkayev taking over, you know, mixing in the body work and probably finishing round two, round three. It's kind of how I'm seeing it. So Seserkayev for me, round two, round three. We'll take a look at the odds for this one. We got Seserkayev, round two, plus 410, round three, plus 850. Not the best odds, if we're being honest. They're kind of on it, but those make sense. I don't hate like the over 1.5. I don't hate the fight starts round two. I kind of think if there's a finish, it's going to be late. But I also like the under 2.5 rounds at minus 175, and then the fight doesn't go to decision as a potential parlay piece. So kind of looking at Seserkayev to win this fight late is how I'm looking at this one. Do you think Seserkayev is live for a sub? I don't think this fight's going to hit the ground much. I think Taha might try to get some takedowns. So Seserkayev has no subs. And Taha's ground game's not bad. I don't think he's live for a sub personally. I think it's more so like a KO. The sub prop is plus 900. The KO prop is minus 105. So they are expecting a Seserkayev KO, and I would tend to agree. I would tend to agree with that. Was De Silva trying? No. De Silva was not trying to win a contract. These fights are so boring. I know. We're trying here. We're trying to make it exciting. We're trying. I agree. None of them deserve contracts so far. I agree. Seserkayev by decision. That would be so annoying. 3 decisions in a row. That'd be annoying. I hope not. But if it does go to decision, I would favor him. Is sub life for Seserkayev? All of his wins are KO. I would heavily lean KO, but you never know. I know he's been working on that sub game. Afraid of the way things are going, it's going to be sus by decision. I know. I hope not, though. I hope not. Sussy KO. That's not bad. 65. Better than the minus 360. Violent incoming. Gianni on Taha. Oh, like I said, I think Taha's much better than he showed against Bellato, but I'm just not sure I love this matchup for him. No KOs yet. I don't mind that. What's that, Fluffy? Fluffy, you're not supposed to be betting. What are you doing? You're going to get in trouble, dude. But what is that? I might take a shot on that. I might take a little shot on that if it's something playable. That's not bad. 175. That's not bad. I think I might just play that. I'm gonna sprinkle that. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle the fight ends by knockout. Covers the Seserkayev KO and covers the Taha early KO. I don't mind that at all. Let's see, minus 175. What else we got? Can we get it at a better number? Seserkayev. It's a great look, Fluffy. You shouldn't be betting, dude, but 159. Yeah, I might sprinkle that, dude. I like that. I like it. Thank God Gianni's on Taha. Gianni said the first 2 dogs hit, and he trains with Chimaev, so he had to take him. Taha, the heart and soul of Bahrain. Stand up. Stand up. Yeah, shout out to Fluffy, man. Yeah, you can get it minus 159 if you have Bet Rivers. Didn't check FanDuel, but it's not a bad number. I mean, the fight doesn't go as minus 325, so getting that fight ends by KO at minus 175? I don't mind that. So I sprinkled the fight ends by knockout. Watch Seserkayev sub him. No, I don't think he's subbing him, man. If anything, like Taha has some subs. But I do think these two are going to strike. And for the love of God, can we get a finish? For the love of God. All right. So I was Hamzat's main sparring partner. They're doing a little promo here. Hamzat's main sparring partner. I can wrestle, strike, or submit you. He better not. He better not submit him, dude. I'll be pissed. You better not submit him. He never subbed anybody. You better knock him out, dude. He looks good. Yeah, he looks good. He looks like the real deal. The Susarkaev, dude. He looks good, man. All right. So yeah, I might look to potentially live bet Susarkaev if Taha has some success early. And then I like the fight ends by knockout. Susarkaev KO. I don't hate the over, but I think we're due for some violence. I think we're due for some violence, guys. I agree. PSSA, no more. We've seen enough. We've seen enough wrestling for one card. He's a handsome dude. He's a handsome dude. Got one on the ends by KO. I don't mind that at all. We're due for a finish, right? Right. Please, we need a finish to start making money, please. Let's get a finish. For the love of God. No sub. All right. I'm going to take a quick sip of water, and then we will get ready to get to the fight. Taha's coming out right now. Nothing like some water, man. I'm drinking the water, boy. You guys got to get on the water, boys. Great hydration. No sugar. You get electrolytes, get your vitamins, your minerals. You got some, I think it's like some pink Himalayan salt in there, too. They do a really good job, Waterboy. If you're looking for a hydration drink, check out Waterboy. Maybe I should have them sponsor the show. Have Waterboy sponsor the show. I'm going to refresh my stream just to make sure we keep it up to date. Out comes Susarkaev. He's looking in good spirits, ready to go put on a fight. Hopefully put on a fight. I mean, geez. Can we get a finish? Yeah, don't forget to hit the like. I agree with Dixon here. So who you guys liking on this one? Yep. Susarkaev, 91%. Taha, 9%. It'd be a big upset. All right. Let's see. Let's get to this. Where? There it is. Okay. Yeah, I mean, any water is good. Sus under 1.5. Bellato finished this dude end of round 2. Yeah, that's kind of why I think it might be a little bit over, but it could be. I think it's round 2, round 3. Taha by KO. It's a bold take, but he does have some pop in his hands. We'll see. I think Taha is going to look better than he looked the first time. The first time he looked awful. Yeah, we've had 2 dogs in a row. I only called one of the 2 dogs. I did not have Panfrov. I thought Ewert would actually give a shit, but Ewert did not give a shit, which is fine. But I was able to get to Silva at least. So, and I'm on Susarkaev here, so hopefully Susarkaev can get it done. They're still, I mean, Susarkaev's taking his time on this walkout. You got the cup in and ready to go? Need some water? Ready to go? I'm ready to watch some fights. I'm ready, man. Susarkaev looks in great spirits. He looks very happy to be there. But it's time to get serious. Susarkaev. Wipe that smile off your face and let's go. Let's fight, man. Herzog better not be in there, by the way. I don't want to see Herzog. Is Herzog in there? He better not be. If Herzog's in there, I don't know. We might go 15. Sesterkayev, 24 years old. Taha, 29. 24 years old. I mean, if this guy can go out there and beat Taha, this guy could be something, man. Oh, my God. Herzog's reffing the fight. No. God, help us. We start the fight. Sesterkayev's coming forward. Lands a leg kick. Good pressure for and that's what Sesterkayev needs to do from the jump. Pressure. Good body kick. Taha lands a left. Sesterkayev stalking forward, which that's what I like about Sesterkayev, and a nice body kick for Sesterkayev and a head kick. But Taha is going to look to take him down. Has his leg. Great balance by Sesterkayev. Sesterkayev training with Khamzat Chimaev. He should have some pretty dang good takedown defense. Taha going for a takedown here. Sesterkayev stuffing it, which is to be expected. I mean, if you're training with Khamzat, I mean, you should be stuffing takedowns, dude. If his main training partner should be stuffing takedowns, but Taha using a ton of energy here, trying to look for the takedown. Taha pushing Sesterkayev against the cage, holding him here, landing some knees to the leg. You know, just the typical, some clinch work. Not the most exciting stuff. And he does drop down. Can't quite clasp those hands. And standing back up against the cage here. Not much going on, guys. We need Sesterkayev to maybe dig those underhooks. Maybe turn them and maybe get back to range would be cool. Sesterkayev content to just kind of stay here, though. Pepper away with some smacks, smacking them. I don't want to see smacks, though. I want to see punches and some elbows. But Taha's winning the round. I mean, to Taha's credit, going for another takedown. And Taha's using a ton of energy, by the way. He's really focused on getting this takedown, but that is going to take a ton of it. It's very exhausting, wrestling first and foremost, but wrestling and not being successful with that wrestling, it's going to take a ton of energy. Taha's still on him, though. But Sesterkayev, to his credit, I mean, he's not breaking away, but he is landing. He's peppering him up, but I mean, it's not a good look. If you're looking for a contract, you don't want to be held against the cage for 15 minutes. He's stuffing the takedowns. He's landing shots to the back of the head. Sesterkayev. All right, Herzog, let's give him a warning. Let's give him a little warning. Taha dropping down. Taha, you're not going to get a takedown, dude. It's not going to happen at this point. Okay, they're at range. Taha comes forward, lands a left and a right. Okay, we're going. We're fighting now. Sesterkayev coming forward, hands down, and a big knee. Big flying knee for Sesterkayev. Partially lands in a jab, another jab. He's looking good on the feet here. He says, come on, come on, come on. Oh, a big right hand for Sesterkayev, and Taha lands and oh, body shot. It's over. Herzog has to stop it. Body kick. Fight's over. TKO. First round. Sesterkayev. Stand up. Stand up. Made him cry. Throws his mouthpiece. Sesterkayev, you just earned yourself a contract. First contract of the night. Sesterkayev will take the ends KO. We'll take it. We'll take the violence. And we'll give that kid a contract. Taha got melted. Early. There was a reason he was wrestling. There was a reason for it. He didn't want it. And just a beautiful kick to the body. Taha said, ah. He said, ooh. And Herzog had no choice. Herzog didn't want to stop it, but he had to. Dana says, yeah. He said, oh yeah. And I bet that at the end of the night, we'll get maybe a Dana White speech. Be Sesterkayev. Come on, Ewert. Come on, Panfrov. You got to be Sesterkayev. But yeah, fight ends by KO. Shout out to Fluffy Hernandez, by the way. That I didn't even think about that. We got to shout out Fluffy Hernandez, who's not supposed to be betting, but he brought it up. I liked it. The chat liked it. We all liked it. Shout out to Fluffy. Great line. We took the fight doesn't go from -325 We got it down to minus 175, minus 159. Shout out to Fluffy. Yeah, he had to stop it. Yeah, there was no choice. That was nasty. Yeah, shout out to Fluffy. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was Fluffy. It was all Fluffy. Shout out to Fluffy. Haven't heard from the wife or the kid, and I might have to go check on them guys. Hopefully everything's all right. Kind of getting worried. You would think you would hear some noise in the house. Yeah, I mean those. You gotta love those body kicks. Herzog needed 5.5. Herzog, he left no choice. He had to stop the fight. Get some help, man. Do not let De Silva anywhere near the UFC. And to be honest, I don't think Dana's given him a contract. First contract of the night, agreed. Herzog did not believe in violence. Minus 140, great line. Cesar Kaya by K was minus 105, best price, great line. Shout out to Fluffy. Heck yeah, Fluffy. Fluffy, you're pretty good at this, man. You're pretty good at this, Fluffy. Where can I watch Dana White's Contender Series? I'm watching it on ESPN Plus. I'm not sure if there's anywhere else you can check it out, but Dana just told him he saved my Tuesday. Did he say that? That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that was beautiful. It feels good to get some violence. Sasakayev is going to be good, dude. 24 years old, training with Hamzat. Sign me up. Sign me up. And Murtaza Taha. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You went out there in your first Contender Series fight and you shit the bed, and then you do this. What are you doing, Taha? Are they going to give Taha another shot? I don't think so. It's a shame. It's a shame. Taha actually looked decent outside of the Contender Series. Everything else in the Contenders it's looked bad. It's looked bad. So yeah, Sesarkayev gets it done. Brady, you didn't take that body kick well. I don't think many people would take that body kick well. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. Oh, yeah, we'll get to the next fight here in a second. We want violence, like Fluffy stated. Yeah, guys, that was awesome. That was fun. You cash me, Fluffy. Yes. Shout out to Fluffy, dude. Your wife ever randomly... No, I hear that in my nightmares, though. I hear Move Fighter in my nightmares. Okay. Sus 1-2 is minus 105. That's a great look. I was kind of thinking more 2-3, but, happened in round 1, which good. I know. Like, wait till round 2. I'm sure a lot of people had the 2-3 props. Those made a ton of sense, but happened in round 1. All right. So while they're interviewing Sesarkayev, if you guys have not already, be sure to like the stream. It'd be much, much appreciated. Let's try to get those likes up. Let's check the likes right now, because it is my first fight companion, and I think I might keep doing this, but we only have 62 likes, which is awful. It's terrible. It's horrible. We got a lot of people watching from X. Not many people on YouTube. 530 people on. If you guys are watching on X, repost the stream for me. That's a lot of people on X. Only 100 on YouTube. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. Pipe it up. Pipe it up. Yeah, I agree. We're getting there. We're working on it. All right, yeah, let's get to the next fight. Okay, so I do have a bet on this next fight. Let's refresh the odds. Let's refresh the odds. You pay $100 a month for Spectrum Internet, and then they go out there and start shit in the bed. Spectrum Internet, get some help. Spectrum, get some. They keep increasing the price too. It's like every month they increase the price. $90, okay, $95, $100. Spectre keeps going up, 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 and they do this to me. I can't even check the odd. Okay, there we go. For the love of God, Spectrum. Thank you for reposting the stream. Appreciate that. Okay, yeah, getting to my bet. Sorry. So I bet the Miller money line at minus 200, but it has taken some steam, guys. He's now minus 270, so I bet him at 200. I just think he's the better striker, and this is a fight that's going to be in the striking realm. Drago is dangerous, though. He does have good leg kicks, and I think Drago, round one could make sense, but I just think as the fight goes on, it's going to more and more favor Ty Miller, who's a very good striker, very long-rangey guy. Love the combinations. He has a crazy long reach, and he uses that reach to his advantage. And that's what I love about Ty Miller. He's a long guy, and he uses that reach. We see a lot of long guys, a lot of big guys. They don't use that reach. We see a lot of big guys with that tall man's defense. This guy's not having tall man's defense. He's defensively sound, defensively responsible. So I was really impressed and blown away with the striking of Ty Miller. With that said, though, Drago is dangerous. Drago does hit hard. So does Miller. Miller hits hard too. So I like Miller. At this point, maybe you could do the KO decision double chance for Miller. If you can still get anywhere near minus 200, I think it's a good look. What else? But in terms of a prop, I don't know, because I could see either guy getting knocked out, but I could also see this being one of those wars. But I do have a feeling that somebody probably does get knocked out here when it's all said and done. But I'm on Miller, and I might just keep it at that, because I could see Miller winning a decision by just doing the better work on the feet, but I could also see Miller knocking out Drago as well. So Miller by KO plus 275, Drago by KO plus 450. I'm not sure what the fight ends by KO in is. Fluffy, what do you got here, man? What do you got, Fluffy? You're hot, Fluffy. You had a great fight last Saturday. You threw out a great look. What do you got in this one, Fluffy? So I'll put up the poll here. Put up a poll. Last fight you guys nailed is like 91 to 9. So who do you guys got in this one? Who you guys got? We'll do Ty Miller, or Jimmy Drago. All right, who you guys got? Let's see what you guys got. A lot of people like Drago. A lot of people like the Drago. It's a great win. It's a great name, that is, Drago. Any prop bet? We'll see what Fluffy's on. I'm on the Miller money line at minus 200, small. I went light this card. It's the first week. Get your feet wet a little bit. Miller KO, like 270. I don't hate it. I love betting on former drug addicts. They always fight for your money. So yeah, Jimmy Drago is a former drug addict. So, to be a drug addict, you got to be tough. You got to fight. You got to fight for your money. Yeah, get some money, go buy those drugs. And I mean, you're often on the streets, and to be on the streets and living on, you got to be tough, dude. So yeah, Drago's a tough dude. But Ty Miller's really good. If Jimmy wins, the sport is rigged. Miller decision, addict toughness. It's a good point. Should help Drago survive this beating. I picked Miller by decision, but to be honest, a knockout would not shock me on either side. I think these guys are going to throw down. Yeah, Drago's last name is very, very cool. I'm passing on this one, but I would probably hit the Drago money. I don't like to hear that. Me and Fluffy leaning different sides here. Scary. Love the former addict aura. Yeah. Under 2.5 is plus money. You're getting plus money. Miller decision. I'm leaning that way, but like a late knockout wouldn't surprise me, or just a knockout in general wouldn't surprise me. I can see this fight going a couple different ways. Miller KO 2-3. I don't hate. Miller in over 1.5 minus 130. It's not bad. Is that the real Fluffy? I believe it is. Jimmy can wrestle. Yeah, he can. He kind of can. And I think he might try to wrestle here. I'm just not sure he has a ton of success. Our former drug addicts plus CV. Well, you got Jared Gordon. He's done pretty well in the UFC. We got Terrence McKinney, kind of hit or miss. There's been a couple drug addicts, former drug addicts in the UFC. So right now they're doing a nice little promo for Miller. Miller's a big dude. He's a big dude. And I like how defensively sound he is. Like, defensively, he's very good. Very sharp hands. Petrosky did drugs? Yeah, Court McGee did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. That's what he says. He says he doesn't watch any fights ever, which is crazy to me. But refresh my stream. Okay. Or are they doing walkouts? My internet's so ass, man. And I like ass. But I don't like ass internet. Okay, they're okay. Refresh the stream. We're good. Jimmy Drago is coming out. Yeah, something happened. Thanks for that. something happened. But we're good now. Okay. Yeah, I see Drago in the cage. I see him. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Did Miller come out yet? No, I don't think so. Okay, Miller's coming out now. Okay. There he is. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a very good fight here. I got Miller going to be clenched for 15 minutes. Yeah, I feel that. I'm a former addict too. There you go, man. Glad to hear it. Who do you think's going to win the UFC Noche main event? Early lean is Gene Silva. I mean, Gene Silva just looks unstoppable. All right, here comes Miller. Ready to go. Looking good. 2-time Golden Gloves winner. The boxing's very good. Professional boxing experience, and you can tell. But it's an MMA fight. It's an MMA fight. It's an MMA fight, right? So we'll see. But yeah, the boxing is great. The boxing's good. So Gianni is on Miller to win. Great. Hopefully he gets this one. Hopefully we can cash this Jim Miller or the Jim Miller ticket. I know. I don't like it. Oh, God. All right, here we go. Ty Miller, Jimmy Drago. Ty Miller, 25 years old. Drago, 30 years old. Miller with a 4-inch height advantage and a 6-inch reach advantage. Okay, here we go. Round 1, and here we go. So right off the bat, Miller looks a lot bigger than Drago here. Miller starting to pop that jab. Should be early and often. And I like how defensively sound Miller is, and he's going to need to be defensively sound against this guy. Right now, Miller trying to find his range. So Drago landed a big leg kick, and those leg kicks are kind of what worries me in this fight. Drago has some good leg kicks, but Miller needs to use that long range. He has a long range, a big reach advantage, and he needs to use that to advantage here and use that boxing. Not much going on here, kind of feeling each other out. Another leg kick for Drago, which should be wise to keep tacking those long legs. Overhand right misses for Drago. Overhand right misses for Miller. Another leg kick for Drago. Good jab by Miller here. And he's pumping that jab, but just can't quite hit the mark yet. Looks like Drago's being the aggressor, a little more aggressive here thus far. Miller kind of taking his time. Miller's looking for it. Some solid combinations that just have not landed yet. Just still trying to find that range. Ty Miller. But yeah, not much going on here thus far to start the fight. Both guys defensively looking good. Getting the guard up. Another leg kick for Drago. Drago might be winning this round thus far just based off a leg kick so far. And Miller is throwing in combination. He's just missing. He has that long reach, and he's not quite hitting that mark. But yeah, defensively, both guys look good thus far, though. Jim Miller with a nice shot, and they're clinched up, and Drago goes for a takedown. Ty Miller, I keep saying Jim Miller. Ty Miller does a good job stuffing the takedown here. Drago has him up against the cage. So we're going to need to see Miller dig some underhooks here. Dig those underhooks. And there he goes. He digs the underhooks. Digs one underhook here. Looking to dig that other one. And hopefully break away here. Get back to range where he belongs. So he reverses position. Lands a nice knee. That was a cheeky knee for Miller. Off the break. And in terms of the cardio, I kind of think Miller's going to have the better cardio down the stretch. Drago probably has most of his success early. But Drago probably just winning right now based off of activity and leg kicks. But a nice counter there from Miller. Still pumping that jab. A head kick blocked. Miller's throwing, but he's not landing. It's like it looks like Caitlin Chukagan out there right now. He needs to find that range. And once he can find that range, stuff will start opening up. Head kick blocked by Drago, not even close. Miller's coming forward now, which is good. And his hands look good. Oh gosh. Uppercut misses for Miller and then countered by Drago very nicely. Oh, good left and a right by Miller. The best combination of the fight thus far, and a jab, and a beautiful jab by Miller. Starting to find that range. Pumps it again, just misses. But you can tell when he lets his combinations go and his hands go, it's pretty to watch. It's very pretty to watch. If Miller can get this range down, another great jab, another jab, and it's starting to land. You can tell that it is landing. The nose of Drago is red. It's busted. It's battered. Leg kick. Oh, Miller stumbles him. Great 1-2. And another left hand. But Drago's tough. This guy did heroin. And to do heroin, you have to be tough. It looked like he doesn't look stable. He's slipping. Oh, and another right hand for Miller. I don't know if he's slipping. I don't know if the canvas is slippery or what. But Miller's starting to put on the pressure. Miller stole the round and then some. Another right hand and a left for Miller. Yeah, Miller's taking over. He's looking good. He's looking good, man. When he lets his combinations go, he is landing everything. Ty Miller's looking great. And this was supposed to be Drago's best round, and he did look good, Drago, early on. Oh my gosh, the combinations. The combinations of Miller are starting to land, and they are landing hard, and Drago does not like it. He is not reacting well to it. And another disgusting jab. Disgusting. Oh, sorry about that. God help us. Oh my gosh. This guy did. He did. What do you want me to say, man? He did. To do, you got to be tough to do heroin. Yeah, he's big, man. He's big. Miller up 1-0. Miller up 1-0. You guys agree? They're throwing down. I thought that Drago did really good the first 3.5 minutes. But he stumbled him there. It looked like he hurt him, man. He definitely hurt him. I got to text my wife and tell her, turn her Wi-Fi off. What are you doing? I'm streaming. Turn it off. Turn it off. All right. Get this comment off the screen. Here we go. And round 2 begins. All right, Drago down 1-0. He's back with those leg kicks, 2 leg kicks in a row from Drago. Oh, Miller up 1-0. And Miller needs to keep letting off those combinations, those 1-2s. Every time he throws in combinations, he not only lands, but he gets a bad reaction. Big combination for Miller. It's the 1-2. The jab is phenomenal there. Another jab for Miller. And like I said, when he lets those combinations go, the 2-piece combo there, he's landing, he's finding the mark, and he's landing hard, and he's landing good, and he's looking good. Ty Miller. But Drago's here. Drago's a tough dude. He still landed those leg kicks. It's just, I think the reach and the length is really starting to affect Drago here. I think the length and but Drago's coming forward. So Drago's landed another leg kick there. Drago, it's tough to land on Miller. Miller is just very defensive. He has that guard up. He has that, but a knee for Drago here. Drago gets into clinch and drags him down. Oh gosh, Drago's on top. Looks to get to the back here. Miller needs to get back up. Miller doing a really good job. Miller stands back up and turns and faces, and he's going to need to dig the underhooks here. Lands a cheeky knee in the clinch there, and he beautiful digs the underhooks. Lands a nasty elbow off the break. Shout out to Ty Miller. Drago got him down, but he gets back up and he makes him pay. He punished him. He said, "You're not taking me down, dude." Drago with a uppercut that misses by a mile. And then another nasty, nasty jab from Ty Miller. And then another shot lands for Miller. Miller has found the range, but some body work from Drago. I just like how, Miller does a really good job defensively. Like a lot, but Drago does land a big left there. Miller eats it. It's a competitive round, but you can tell that, man. I mean, Miller's the better striker here. Drago's not out of it. Nasty, cheeky uppercut from Miller. Looks like it partially landed. Yeah, Drago his nose is. Oh, a nasty jab drops. Looks like it almost dropped Drago. Yep, and another. Miller's pushing forward. Miller's looking for this finish here. That jab looked like it wobbled and put down Drago. Miller's getting a little bit overzealous here. You might need to chill out a little bit. Like, just chill out. Oh, and a nasty counter shot from Miller. Oh my gosh! What is this dude's chin made of? Miller landed. Oh, another jab. The jab's starting to hurt him now. The jab is starting to land. Drago looks a little bad in there. He looks rough, a little unstable. And then a 1-2 for Ty Miller. Drago looks unstable. Oh, he looks bad. He hurt him with another shot. The ref. Oh, and a knee from Miller. Drago just looks bad. Drago looks hurt. Looks like a wounded deer and an uppercut. Oh my God. Body work from Drago though. Miller's still coming forward, and that jab is landing like it's like a magnet. It's like his fist is a magnet. Drago goes for a takedown, and Miller pops right back up. That's going to take a lot of energy out of Drago. Drago needs to dig these underhooks like he has been doing. He can't settle here, and he doesn't. He breaks away. Perfect. And he's pressuring, spinning back elbow. Partially lands for Drago. Keep that jab going. Miller needs to keep that jab going. Pump that jab. Good shot from Drago's here. Drago's still in it. He's still coming forward. He's a tough dude. Miller elbow. A nasty elbow for Miller. And I don't know what it is. I mean, Drago just looks unstable, but he's still there. He's still fighting. He just looks a little unstable in there. Like he hasn't fully recovered. And he's not reacting well to these jabs and these shots that are landing. And I think if Miller can land one big one, we might see Drago go down here. But Miller's definitely winning this round. I mean, Drago did have some moments. Another great right hand from Miller there. About 15 seconds left. About 10 seconds left. Another good combination from Miller. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Ty Miller up 2-0. Ty Miller has hurt Drago in each of the 2 rounds. I thought he was about to get him out of there, but was not able to quite get him out of there. Who do you guys got? It should be 2-0, right? I would say it would be 2-0. Should be 2-0. I don't see a world where it's not 2-0. Miller's too sharp. Being a former addict and he's showing a good chin. I just don't like how he's reacting to these shots. The uppercut was disgusting. It was nasty. It's clean. Over 1.5 was a little hairy. It was a little hairy. The only thing I like better than Brady doing commentary would be if Brady sang his commentary. I don't know if anybody like that. All right, let's get ready to start this next round, eh? Miller is up 2-0 on my scorecard. Miller is minus 2,800, so Drago needs a finish. Drago, more than likely, unless the judges are that crooked and corrupt, needs a finish, and we're starting round 3 here. So now, if I'm Miller, and it's tough on the Contender Series, you're up 2-0. You're on the Contender Series. You need a contract. You don't want to really sit on that lead. You want that contract. You want that finish. So I do expect him to be aggressive here, but you don't want to be, reckless and careless, which I don't think he will be. But so far, Drago has that dog in him, dude. Drago's not out of it yet. Drago's coming forward, landing. It's just hard to land on Miller. Like, defensively, Miller, just so defensively sound. Big shot there for Miller, but a nice body attack from Drago there. And these rounds have been looking competitive up until Miller, lands something big. And that uppercut's disgusting. Miller with another one of the, that's a cheeky uppercut. And then it's just so long. This dude's arms are just so long. I mean, so a slip. A little slip there from Drago. Little slip. Just slip. He good. All right, Miller. Let's calm down a little bit, man. Let's calm down, dude. Let's be smart, man. Miller's pressuring. Leg kick from Drago. I would have liked to see Drago go to those leg kicks a little bit earlier. And I thought they would be a little bit more of a point of emphasis for Drago, but that was not the case. But yeah. So it's going to be up to Miller to see if he wants a. But I don't know. I mean, I would at this point, I would give Miller a contract, whether he gets the finish or not, in my opinion. And we've seen that plenty of times where guys have won a decision, or ladies, and they do get a contract. And I've been thoroughly impressed with Miller. About 3 minutes to go. So Drago's doing these spinning attacks that just haven't been landing, but if he can land one of those spinning elbows, you never know, right? But Miller fully in control. He has a nasty right hand. Drago's tough, dude. And then Miller throws a leg kick of his own. The nasty counter from Miller. Miller's coming forward, and Drago just looks tired. He looks a little beat up. There's not much on the punches of Drago no more. There's not much. But Drago's tough. We got to give Drago some credit, man. I mean, some of these shots that Miller's just landing so clean on him, and he's still coming forward. Like, Miller's not sitting on this lead by any means. Miller's winning the round. I do like that body work from Drago. Drago is mixing in that body work, which is very smart because Miller does have his guard nice and high. Drago with a little slip there. And Miller's pumping that jab. Why not? Miller with a disgusting combination. Head to the body. Leg kick for Drago. Miller just stalking forward. Miller's looking for that finish, guys. Drago with a little jump knee. To jump high to reach this guy's chin, man. This guy's 6'2". This guy's a big dude. It looked like Drago hurt his eye there, but he's tough. He waved it off. Drago's coming forward. Drago's trying to make this a dogfight a little bit. It looks like Miller's eyes cut open, or unless, oh God, Miller stumbles Drago a little bit. Oh, an elbow. Drago's tough. Drago's running away. But he's tough, dude. So Miller's eyes cut open a little bit, but he's cool, man. Miller, I mean, if there is a couple more minutes, I mean, Miller might get this finish. Spinning back elbow lands for Drago into the body shot for Drago. Drago is he's a dog. He ain't that great, but he's a dog. He ain't what? Oh, spinning back fist for Miller. Drago eats it. He eats it. Oh my gosh, about 40 seconds left. This fight's awesome. Body shot from Drago. Drago lands a head kick. It's like at one point, it's like this guy looks like he's about to fall over, and then he lands something. Drago's a tough dude. 20 seconds. All right, chill out, Miller. Let's chill out, man. Let's chill out. Let's cash this ticket, dude. Let's chill out, dude. 15 seconds. Chill. About 10 seconds left, and then Ty Miller should have a 30-27. All right. And that is the fight. Wow. Jeez. Oh, 30-27. Ty Miller. Got him at minus 200. Closed around minus 270. Shout out to Gianni the Greek. Gianni was on him at minus 210. So me and Gianni were on the same side. I was a little worried, but so that was good, guys. That was great. That felt good. That felt good. He's tough, man. He's tough. He's a dog. He's a dog, man. This dude Drago's a dog. It might be one of those things where Dana might just Dana side Jose Medina. It might be one of those things where it's like, this guy has that dog in him. Why not? Why not give a contract to Drago? He ain't that great, but he's a dog, dude. He's a dog. You know what? Give him a contract. That was great. But yeah, Ty Miller, for me, he didn't get the finish. I'm giving him a contract. I'm giving Ty Miller a contract. He's good. He's good. And I think Dana should absolutely recognize that he is very good. I'm going to mute this so we can see the score. $30-27. $30-27. Good read, Brady. Appreciate you, Fluffy. Yeah, the read was actually Miller by decision. I just took the money line because I did feel like there was a world where Miller could get that KO, and he came close a couple times. What was Miller by decision? It was only like plus 175, which is still good, right? But yeah, I just took the money line just in case. But yeah, Drago is tough. No, I'm 3-1. I had that bum Chris Ewart. I thought Ewart would actually give a shit, but joke's on me. Joke's on me. Because Chris Ewart did not give a shit. Oh, yeah, 3-1. Let's see. Honestly, yeah, give him a contract. He'll outdog some cats to a KO. And I like those guys. I mean, he didn't show... I mean, he showed some good stuff. He showed some good body work, some head kicks, and he was getting his ass whooped, but he was never really backing down. That was a sharp read there. The Miller and the over 1.5, that was sharp. That was really solid. Money line was the better bet. The KO was live. Yeah. If I had the decision prop, I would have been crapping my pants. I just need the fight doesn't go to decision in the main for a successful night. Brady, I feel disgusting for betting on Ewart. Please give me something in the main to put my rent on. Yeah, I wouldn't put my rent on anything in the contender series, but there are some spots sticking out in the main event. At least you still have a job. Ewart's app. Yeah, that wasn't a good. I mean, that was a horrible performance. At least try. Like at least with Drago, it's like, did he lose 30-27? Yes. But did he try? Yes. Whereas with Chris Ewart, did he lose 30-27? Yes. Did he try? No. But we got the main event. Jimmy plus ramp did not, unfortunately, hit 30-27. If you had to hedge Buafia money line in a 4-legger, what would you do? Santana KO. I think I would do the Santana KO. I think that's kind of how he wins. So a lot of money has came in on Santana. When I did my video here, we had Buafia around like minus 260, and we had Santana around like plus 175. So a lot of money has came in on Santana, which it makes sense. It's like, it's one of those fights where skill for skill, who's the better fighter? In my opinion, it's Buafia. He's the more technical striker, probably has the better cardio, the better striking, the better wrestling, the better grappling. But Santana is a wild man. Santana has these long arms that go down to his ankles, and he's going to come forward and he's going to try to take your head off, and he has a ton of power. I've seen him spark guys. So I think what's going to happen here is Santana is going to kind of force Buafia into a fight. You'll see in some fights, and not all fights, some fights where Buafia just wants to stand a distance and just use that technical striking, right? I don't think that's going to happen here. I think Santana is going to force a fight a little bit here. I think he's going to force Buafia to fight, and I think that's going to lead to somebody getting knocked out. So I like the under 2.5, around minus 200. I'm on that. And I'm just looking for violence to end the night, right, guys? I mean, we're due for some violence. We've had 4 fights. We've had 3 decisions. We're due for some violence. Do a poll. I got you. So we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll here for the main event, and this main event should be fun. Should be a fun main event. All right, who you got? Boa, Fia, Boa. How do you spell it? Boa, Fia, or Santana. All right, we did the poll. Got the poll on there. Fluffy, what are you on, dude? What are you on, Fluffy? The French guys are trash. Best prop. I just like the under 2.5. Maybe fight won't start round 3. I think it's going to be a car crash because Santana needs to make it a car crash. And his fights are car crashes. He's going to come forward with reckless abandon, with no regard for his own safety. He's going to look to take off the head of Buafia. So I think there's going to be violence. I'm hoping there's violence. We need violence. We can't have the first card of the year have only one finish. Like that, we can't let that happen. We just cannot let that happen, right? So we need a finish here. We are due. Forgot to bring up this donut. We got Fort Cod Minecraft with the $1.99. Appreciate you, my guy. He says, shout out to everyone here for the first live watch. Yeah, first one in the history of the show. So appreciate you for the $1.99. Appreciate you all for being here. We have 724 watching between X and YouTube. I don't know what's going on in YouTube. Not a lot of people from YouTube on here, but people on X. If you're watching on X, why not give me a follow? Why not? That's a lot of people. Give me a follow over on X. Why not? DFS_numbers. That'd be cool. Retweet the stream. That'd be sweet as well. Why not? And if you're on YouTube, let's hit the like. Let's hit the like button. It's been a solid show. The only thing that went wrong was the freaking first fight of the night. But yeah, we're at 81 likes. It'd be cool to get 100 by the time we get out of here. Let's see here. For me, it's just the under 2.5 in the main event. I don't want to get cute with it. Yeah. Because Santana, he does scare me. I mean, this dude has some long ass arms, man. I mean, if you guys are watching the promo right now, he's doing like those chest the chess machine thing, you can see that his arms, man, are some long arms. I'm gonna have to give Spectrum a call after this show. You know what? $100 a month, and the Wi-Fi is that ass. I'm gonna have to give Spectrum a call. They increased the price. I'm gonna text my wife right now. The Wi-Fi is ass. Just ass Wi-Fi. All right. Fight ends by KO minus 200, basically the same as under 2.5. So Buafia does have some slick grappling, but I would lean knockout. I mean, that's not a bad look. Buafia second round finish plus 500. I can see it. That's a good line. I was looking at that same play. Fight won't start round 3. Didn't see it at minus 128. That's a great line. I think best I saw was like near minus 150 or close to that. But yeah, that's a good look. We need some violence. Brady always putting in the work. Keep doing these. Appreciate you, Derek. Means a lot. $9.99. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, let me know. I'll keep doing them. I think it's went pretty well. But yeah, appreciate you, man. Means a lot. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's fun coming on here and do these. I would like to do them for UFC sometime as well. Went from not betting at all to winning 2 units tonight, so it's a successful companion. Yeah, like I said, everything went as planned besides the first fight. If we could have got even like a finish in the first fight, it would have been pretty dang good. But both Panfrov and Ewart just did not want to be here tonight. But yeah, everything else went well. Radley De Silva, decision. Sasarkayev, KO1. Miller, decision. Yeah, the reads are pretty good outside of that first fight. I'm not sure what Chris Ewart was doing. And quite frankly, he should be ashamed of himself, Chris Ewart. He should be ashamed of himself for that performance. But yeah, happy with everything else, for sure. Under 1.5. I agree. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. All right. So what's the hold up? We're 2 hours in. What's the hold up? What's the hold up, Dana? What's the hold up? If you guys are not on dfsbythenumbers.com, check me out. I'm doing a ton of content over there for Contender Series. The fighter notes. I do all the notes on the fighters, and I kind of take what's most important that I think, and I put them together. Put them in the Discord, and I send out a sheet for it. Fight write-ups. I write up the fight. I do the best bet article with the confidence ratings and the best bet betting breakdown video. And then members only fight companion, but I might do it to the public. We're still up in the air on that. And then all the UFC content included, of course. So if you guys do enjoy the content and want to support more, that is the best way to do so. All right. So it looks like they're bringing the boys out. They're bringing them out. And hopefully they're ready. Hopefully they try. Yeah. You need a lot of that. Buafia is going to look huge. He needs to bring my parlay home. Useless present on Buafia. I'm picking him, but to be honest, I don't have a ton of confidence in him. And quite frankly, I kind of hope he loses because his style is just not fun. But I do think Santana is going to make this fight fun, if you know what I mean. We got Mikey with the dono. Appreciate you, Mikey. Saying hell yeah, and hell yeah to you as well. Hell yeah to you as well, Mikey. Appreciate you. Alien by KO. I think this one finishes in the first. I hope so. I predict we see a finish in the main event. I feel good about that. I hope so, man. We'll see. Forrest. Hopefully these guys are ready to stand, swing some dicks. And that's what Santana does, dude. He swings his dick, man. And here comes Buafia. Alien. From France. Coming out. Ready to go. Santana by sub would be crazy, dude. That's a bold take. Let's see. Let's close the poll here. So this is kind of close. So 63% of you guys think that Buafia wins. And then 37% of you guys think that Santana wins. So kind of a close-ish poll. Yeah, he's a big dude. Let's go, Fluffy. And that's what it looks like to me. That's why I like the under. He does look like a killer be killed fighter to me. So we'll see. All right, guys. Here we go. If Buafia wins this by KO, I've won a nice parlay with Silva money line plus Sussy KO plus Miller KO decision. There you go. That's a great parlay, dude. Santana walking into something big early. I think these guys are going to trade big shots. Big shots. I pray to God Herzog's not in there. Like, can you find anybody else other than Herzog? Let's not have him ref 3 fights tonight. Please. Let's not have Herzog in there. If Herzog's in there, I'm be kind of pissed. Is Herzog in there? Better not be. All right, fight's about to start, guys. Main event. Smash the like button for me. We got Ilian Buafia going against Nemius Santana. We have Herzog reffing the fight. What? No, he's not. Fight starts. Buafia is big. Holy crap. He's big, but Santana has those long arms, those long legs, but Buafia is huge. Hopefully it's not a staring contest. Come on. Oh, head kick. Oh, and a nice shot. Oh, a big knee from Santana. Oh, my gosh. Okay, lot going on. Buafia lands a nice head kick. Kind of gets his leg caught there. Lands a nice punch in the process. When these guys throw, it's going to be explosive. Santana doing a little wiggle in there. He's having fun, man. He's having fun out there, doing a little wiggle. But if you're Santana, you can't be at this range with Buafia. You got to kind of come forward and be a little reckless. Make it a dogfight. Little leg kick from Santana there. I don't know, man. Santana looks small. Buafia is a big dude. But Santana does pack that power, so we'll see. Herzog's over there. What do you get him out of the cage, man? Get Herzog out of the cage. All right. Nothing going on. And this is the worry about Buafia. He's low volume at times, but I was hoping Santana's going to bring out some volume. Body kick blocked from Santana. Buafia looks like he's pressuring a little bit, but he needs to let those hands go. He's looking for a big shot here. But not a ton going on. They're playing patty cake, Baker's man. They're playing patty cake. Do these guys want a contract or what? Let's go. Big swing and miss from Santana. Dude's arms are long, man. Leg kick for Santana. Buafia is so much better than this guy, but he's just not doing anything. Like, do something, dude. He's so much bigger. All that side. Just let your hands go, man. Good little jab by Buafia. Every time Santana throws, he throws with like 120% power, looking to take your head off. But he's also not throwing anything. Santana's smiling at him. Oh, big shot lands for Buafia, and then a head kick, but he gets dropped, and he's on his back. Great. Santana's on top, and Santana does have very good ground and pound. But Buafia, oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So, what was that? A head clash. A head clash. He might get disqualified. A head clash. That's a head clash. He doesn't look good. This might be over. This might be a DQ, dude. This might be a DQ. He does not look good. Buafia? Yeah, I don't know. That might be a DQ. He don't look good. He's not looking good. I don't know if he can continue. It didn't look like the biggest head clash. To me, it didn't look like a big, but it doesn't need to be, you know? Like even the Pierre Rodriguez Carnelossi fight, it wasn't a big head clash, but it was a head clash and it's illegal. And if he can't continue or if these optics keep up, this fight might be, but it's also Jason Herzog. And you know Herzog's not stopping a fight. So let's take we're looking at the replay now. Yeah, that was kind of hard, to be honest. On the replay, that was a bad head clash, dude. That was kind of bad. It looked a lot worse on the replay, in my opinion. And like I said, it doesn't need to be bad. It was a clear as day for sure. It doesn't look like he wants to continue, Jason. It doesn't look like he wants to continue. If he doesn't want to continue, don't let him continue, Jason. Don't make the dude. This dude just took a headbutt. Dude, Buafia, but so he'll get the win, but he won't get a contract. They're saying no. So the coach shook his head no. Now he's shaking his head yes. His eye looks messed up, though. He's rubbing his eye. What's the verdict? Looks like he's gonna continue potentially, but he's still rubbing that eye. What the heck? Herzog's gonna take a point at the very least. Okay, he's taken at least 1 point. I'm surprised he's continuing. I mean, the optics were really bad for a second. So yeah, Herzog took a point. All right, fight's still on. Fight is still on. Okay, we're still at like 228, 225. Big shot lands for Santana. That's crazy to me. Okay, we'll continue the clock here. All right, we're back. Santana needs to probably get going. He's down a point. Big body kick for Buafia. Santana ends up on bottom. Buafia's on top here. Minute 53 to go. Buafia is on top. Santana is on bottom. And I have a feeling that the round is going to end in this position because both these guys are not that great. Especially Santana. What is Santana doing, dude? Santana looks to be content to kind of lose minutes here on his back. Already down a round. And we know Buafia is just content to win minutes on top. He does land a nice elbow, though, and another. Okay, so he's landed some elbows. But closed guard for Santana. Big hammer fist for Buafia. He's really raining down elbows and really punishing Santana. Santana gets up, works his way up to his knees, and then Buafia looks like he's on the neck here, but he's on the neck. Nice knee there for Buafia. And they are back at range. So Santana just eats a flush head kick somehow. Did he just eat a flush head kick? All right, so a lot just transpired in that first round. Geez. All right, so Buafia is up 2 rounds to 0. 10-8 round there for Buafia. 10-8 round for Buafia. Santana looks god-awful. Santana looks god-awful. He looks terrible. Let's see. Let's check the... So Buafia's minus 620. Buafia's minus 620. Minus 620. So yeah, Buafia's up 10-8. Santana's got to take his head, pull it out of his ass, and get going. Yeah, he had like a flush head kick. Like, no reaction to it either. It's really weird. Yeah, he's going to need to do something, man. He's going to need to do something. All right. Round 2. Let's see if Santana will get going or if he will just shit the bed. He had a flush head kick, man. How'd he eat that, dude? How did Santana eat that? All right, about to start round 2, guys. All right, here we go. Where are we at? Like 435. About 435 to go, guys, in the second round. All right, more of nothing. Santana needs to let those hands go, dude. Santana's down 2 rounds, and he's playing patty cake out there. He's playing patty cake with Buafifa. Like, there's some fun exchanges here or there. They both exchanged a little bit there, but nothing landed. I mean, this is the exact fight that Buafia wants. Santana is doing him a favor here. Santana is doing Buafia a favor in this one. He needs to get going. There you go. Santana with a nice right hand. But he needs to just do more. Not a ton going on. You see Jason Herzog over there. Santana might lose this 30-26 at this rate. Okay, there Santana's swinging now, but he's missing. What's wrong with this guy? Santana does not look good at all. Nice left hand for Buafia. Spinning back kick to the body for Santana. Right hand misses for Santana, and then a left, then a right. He's hitting air. Inside leg kick for Santana. Nice little jab from Buafia. Santana's smiling like an idiot. You're an idiot, dude. You're down 2 rounds. And you're playing patty cake. We're just staring, guy. I mean, they're just staring at each other. Nice jab from Buafia, and then a big right hand to the body misses for Santana's missing a lot. He's not throwing, and then when he does throw, he misses by a mile. He has those long arms. It makes no sense. Another miss from Santana. I mean, this might be the worst performance of the night. Santana looks worse than Chris Ewart, and Ewart looked horrible. Not only is Santana not doing anything, he's fighting Buafia's fight. Good exchange there. Buafia partially lands. I mean, Santana's about to be down 3-0 after this second round with the point taken. Head kick, not even close for Santana. Nothing. Is Santana stupid or something? What's he doing? Jab for Buafia. Another miss for Santana. I mean, this is an easy night of the office for Buafia. Just go out there and do your thing. Santana's not doing nothing. Santana looks awful. Another miss from Santana. About to fall asleep, guys. I'm sorry. I'm about to fall asleep. This is awful. This is terrible. Let's go. Fight. They haven't thrown a punch in the last minute. Holy crap. Santana, you're down like 3 rounds. I don't think Santana's landed one punch. Another miss for Santana. That one partially landed for him. Santana's talking to him. I don't know why. Just ate a jab. Santana lands a nice right hand. Santana's finally starting to fight how he always fights. Now he's starting to fight. Now he's coming forward like a madman, hands down, talking to him. Little bit too late there. Little bit too late there. So Santana's down. Yeah, he's smiling at him. He's talking to him. Jeez. So Buafia is up 2017. Santana is down 2017. Just an awful showing from both of these guys. This is horrible. Santana's down 3 rounds, and he's out there barking at him like an idiot. He's barking like an idiot. And then Buafia's not doing much more. Shame on these guys. Ban them. Ban them from the Contender Series. Ban them. Never let them fight again. That's horrible. Santana has never fought like that in his career, just doing nothing. I get Herzog's in the cage, but let's show some urgency, man. Let's show a little bit of urgency, huh? All right, here we go, round 3. All right, what do we got here? So Santana needs to do what he was kind of doing at the end of the second round, which is just coming forward. He's not going to win a clean technical fight against Buafia. And he needs a finish. So he can't go out there and do nothing. To win a fight, you have to do something. To win a fight, you have to do something. You have to try. And there is no trying from either one of these guys right now. 20. Okay. Yeah, a lot of nothing. Same thing as the rest of the fight. A lot of nothing. They're kind of just standing in front of each other and playing a little patty cake. Yeah, I don't get it, dude. Like, Buafia misses, Santana misses. They're literally just, I swear they're playing patty cake. A leg kick for Santana. And then just more nothing. These guys were the main event. The main event. This is probably one of the worst fights I've ever seen in my life. I can't think of a worse fight than Ilian Buafia versus Santana. Off the top of my head, I mean, this is awful. I mean, Santana's not doing anything, and he's missing. Now he's talking to him a little bit. But he's still doing nothing. He's body kick, partially blocked for Santana. Yeah, I mean, overs were sweat-free here. Fight goes to decision, overs. No sweat at all, besides the potential DQ. I mean, Buafia should have probably just taken the DQ if he didn't want to fight. Just take the DQ. So Buafia is clearly winning the fight just due to Santana, 1, not doing anything, and 2, just missing. I mean, he looks like Caitlin Chukagian out there. He looks like if Caitlin Chukagian wore a blindfold into her fights, That's what Santana looks like. He's missing, like he looks blind, and there's nothing wrong. I know there's nothing wrong with being blind. It's a horrible thing to happen to you, but he looks blind out there. Now he's talking. I think he's both blind and stupid, Santana. He's talking to him, and he's doing nothing. He lands a leg kick there. More missing from Santana. He's not even close. Somebody get this guy glass. He needs to be the first fighter in UFC to wear glasses in the cage. Okay, he lands his first punch of the fight. Santana just landed his first punch of the fight. A nice little right hand. Buafia lands a leg kick. Leg kick return for Santana. Looks like we're finally starting to get some action. 13 and a half minutes in. Leg kick misses for Santana. He's talking to him still. He's doing a dance. Does Santana know that he's down 3 rounds? Does he know? I think everybody in the building knows that besides Santana. That he needs a finish. Because to me, it doesn't look like a guy that knows that he needs a finish. Santana's doing that stupid smile. I mean, Santana's... They brought up the significant strikes on the screen, and it says Santana's landed 10, Buafia's landed 3. Holy crap. I'm crapping on Santana. Maybe I should be crapping on Buafia a little bit more. Okay, Santana's jawing at him some more, talking to him some more. But nothing. Leg kick for Santana. About 40 seconds to go, guys. This is head kick partially lands for Buafia, but he ends up on bottom. And Santana actually might win this round. Shout out to Santana for winning a round. Potentially. We'll see. Who knows? But it looks like Santana is going to end up on top, and the round is probably going to end in this position here with, of course, you guessed it, not a ton going on. Okay, they're calling a timeout. I mean, I don't know what you're doing, Herzog. He held his glove, or... Yeah, it's... Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. What was that? Why didn't they fight? Why didn't they fight? Holy crap. Holy crap. What was that? I can't believe what I just saw. They literally played patty cake for 15 minutes. I don't think I've seen a worse Dana White's, especially for a main event, especially, and these guys went out there and did that. You know what these guys just did? They went out there, they pulled down their pants, and they took a big giant shit in front of the fans in the Apex, in front of Dana White. It probably smells like ass in there right now with the amount of shit. What the heck, dude? Week 1 sucked ass. Yeah, it did. There was 2 good fights. Week 1. 2 good fights. I'm interested to see the scorecard. So somebody's saying that DC said that Santana might have got 2-3. And I'd laugh my ass off if this was a draw. Why not? Make it a draw. Have it be a draw. We're about to see the scorecards. 1 second, guys. $30, 26, 29, 27, and 29, 27 are the scorecards. Man, what can you say about these two? What can you say about these two right here? I think they both should be a little ashamed of themselves. And I get it. You know, Buafia did take a headbutt. But, I mean, if I mean, come on. And then now that they got the camera, get the camera out of his face. What do you guys think? How many contracts do you guys think are getting thrown out? And I'm going to do a poll. Let's see here. How many contracts tonight? Dude, I can't believe that. I can't believe that fight. What were they thinking, man? All right, so I did a poll. How many contracts in it? I did 1, 2, 3, or 4. Because I think there will be at least one. So, in my opinion, Buafia should not only not get a contract, but he should actually be arrested for having us have to sit through that horseshit excuse of a performance for 15 minutes. And Santana should be just permanently banned, not from Contender Series, but from the sport. I never want to see him in another pair of gloves. The main event was the worst fight, not only of the night, but probably the worst fight in recent memory, up there with Carla Esparza, Rose Namajunas 2. So, yes, hopefully Buafia gets charged and jailed, and hopefully Santana is completely banned from the sport. Banned from the sport. And they're interviewing him. I mean, I wish I could interview him right now. I wish I could interview Buafia right now. I'd have some questions for him. My question would be, what the hell was that? So, Ty Miller, I think Jimmy Drago should get a contract tonight, guys. Because he showed more than Buafifa. He showed more than Santana. He showed more than Yuri Panfarov. He showed more than Chris Ewart. He showed more than Taha. I thought Jimmy Drago in a loss had the third best performance tonight in a loss. That's crazy. That shouldn't be happening. That should never be happening. You shouldn't have one of the best performances of the night in a loss. In a 30-27 loss, Jimmy Drago had one of the best performances of the night. How stupid. How stupid does that sound? Because it sounds stupid to me. Cesar Kayev, get him in the UFC. Get him in the UFC now. Ty Miller, get him in the UFC right now. 2 contracts tonight. Give me 2 contracts tonight. And if there's a third, if there has to be a third, Dana, it's Jimmy Drago. Panfarov, no. Christopher Ewart, absolutely not. Banned from the Contender Series. Buafia, no. Santana, no. Taha, no. It's Miller. And it's Radley De Silva, sure. You know, if you want to give Radley De Silva a contract, fine. But even that performance is not going to blow you away. I don't think that performance blew Dana White away. I think it's 2 contracts. He would be like, but if they're signing Medina, they can sign Jimmy Drago, right? If you're signing Jose Medina, Jimmy Drago is a tough mother effer with a good story. I feel like he could easily beat some unranked guys that are signed. Yeah, why not? Why not? Not fight. I mean, these guys didn't look like fighters tonight. Buafifa and Santana. I don't know what that was. Santana. That would be a big FU to the fans. 1-3 units tonight. There you go. For me, I lost on the Panfarov Ewart fight doesn't go. The under 2.5 in the main event, but hit the De Silva decision only. Hit the fight ends by knockout in the Cesar Kayev fight, and then hit the Ty Miller money line. So 3-2 on the bets. 4-1 on the picks, but I think it's gonna be a lot better next week. I mean, this was bad. I expect Dana White to be just absolutely pissed. I expect Dana White just to be pissed because he should be. It was just a big FU. I mean, they went out there and they should have just stood in front of Dana White and just put their middle fingers up and said, "Fuck you, Dana. Fuck you, Dana." Because that's what they did. That's what they did. They stuck out their middle fingers, went right up to Dana White, and said, "Dana White, fuck you." All right, Dana's about to talk. We'll see what he's got to say. He is pissed. Not too happy. Yuri Panfarov, no contract. Dana's pissed. Radley to Silva, no contract. Panfrov, no contract. Here we go. Here's Ty. Whoa, whoa. Okay, yeah, okay. Ty made it to the UFC. Ty Miller is into the UFC. I was getting a little worried there, but he's in the UFC. Oh, he's pissed at Santana. Dana's pissed at Santana. Yeah, he's saying Santana should have tried to finish instead of talking. Dana had the fight a draw in the main event. It was a weird fight. He's not. He said he's not interested in either one of those guys. Good. Get him out of here. Get him out of the Apex. Get him out. All right. He calls Sesarkayev his guy. He made his Tuesday. He saved the best for last with Sesarkayev, and now he's hyping him up. Okay, so Sesarkayev gets a contract, and Ty Miller gets a contract, and he basically said "F you" to Bua FIFA and Santana. Dana actually thought the main event was a draw, and maybe it was a draw because Bua FIFA did not do anything. So, yeah, 2 contracts tonight. You're not going to see many cards this year with only 2 contracts given out, but tonight we had 2 contracts given out. And I believe we have Bua FIFA's burner account here. He says, "Y'all can cry, man. Y'all can cry. My man, Ilian Bua FIFA, got his eye headbutted. How do you expect him to fight aggressively? He still wins. Good job, my man." I hope you get the guy. Daniel, I'm sorry for laughing. I hope you're joking. If you're joking, that was funny. If you're being serious, then I don't know. I mean that that was a funny comment. Wow, I am seeing here Santana moneyline better is okay. No offense, guy. I don't think anybody bet Santana. I mean, it was a bad fight. That's crazy. Back to the drum board. I mean, jeez, both of them back to the drum board. Yeah, the roast was at least the roast was fun. I could stay on here all night and roast these guys because that was a bad fight. 5 units up to use towards Saturday's card. Thanks, Brady. There you go, Dustin. Yeah, it was a decent card. I went 3-2 on the bets, 4-1 on the picks. Didn't really get to live bet. It's hard to live bet and commentate, but I need to get better at doing that. And I have like 50 screens up, so I got to get better at live betting and commentating because it's tough to do one or the other. But I'm going to try to get better at that. Yeah, it's going to be like the B. Joe Piper type thing, where maybe these guys will actually fight, and we don't need more of that in the UFC. We don't need more fighters like Ilian Buafia in the UFC. We have enough of guys that don't want to fight in the UFC. We don't need Nemia Santana in the UFC. We don't need these guys. Yeah, he completely dismissed Santana or Panfrov. It was hilarious, and I don't think I've ever seen Dana as pissed as he was with both Santana and Bua. It sounded like he was more mad at Ilian. Dana. This was the first full contender series I watched. Felt like watching D3 college football as someone who doesn't watch any college football. Yeah, I mean there was a couple really rough fights, man. Really rough fights. But I'm looking forward to taping the fights for next week. I'm going to have to get in. I might get out an early prediction video for Dana White's Contender Series week number 2. I'm heading out to Chicago Friday. So I need to get a little bit of ahead because I'm not going to be able to do much, Friday, Saturday in Chicago. But yeah, we got UFC 319 coming up this weekend. That should be a phenomenal card. But I do think this is probably going to be the worst Contender Series show of the year. I'd be shocked if there was a worse show than tonight. So I do appreciate everybody that showed up. We had almost 850 in here towards the end for what was not I'll be honest, it wasn't the most exciting Contender Series show. It wasn't. Quite frankly, it might have been one of the worst. It might have been one of the worst episodes ever. Quite frankly, Miller Drago was fun. Susarkayev got that knockout. Other than that, just not much happened. So yeah, had fun though. It was a fun time. Dana seems like a fan of Miller. Yeah, he did. He said he wants to see him more at the PI. He wants to see him put in some more work. And yeah, Miller looked good. He's got the boxing background. Just the takedown defense looked great. The get-up game looked great. I liked how he, dug the underhooks when he got put up against the cage. I think Miller has a bright future ahead of him. And then same thing for Susarkayev. Susarkayev not only has a bright future ahead of him, I think Susarkayev is going to be a star. Young guy in his own right. Training with Khamzat Chimaev. I think we got a new star in our hands with Susarkayev. Keep these for the public, Brady. My new favorite Tuesday night activity. Please continue. Appreciate that, guy. I'm glad you guys had fun. It was fun for the most part. I just wish the two in the main event fought. What did I just watch? I don't know. I wanted to call it a sparring match, but I couldn't even call it that. I couldn't even call it a sparring match in the main event. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm at a loss for words of what I could even begin to explain what that main event was. It wasn't a sparring because there was no sparring. There were no punches thrown. There were no kicks thrown. It didn't look like, two guys out there sparring. It looked like two guys going out there and just playing a game of patty cake for 15 minutes. One of the worst fights I've ever seen. I can't, off the top of my head, think of a worse fight than what I just witnessed in this main event. It wasn't a fight. I can't call, in good faith, call that main event a fight. I can't in good faith call the main event a fight. I can't. It wasn't a fight. It was two guys going out there. It looked like, if anything, it looked like a dance party. Because Santana did have some solid dance moves. But I think he has maybe a better career in dancing, maybe, than he does in fighting. And then in terms of Buafia, I don't know what that was, man. You pissed off Dana White. You pissed me off. You pissed off the chat. You pissed off the fans. You pissed off the fans in the Apex. I mean, people paid good money, I'm sure, to go to the card. You pissed everybody off. Ilian and Santana. Everybody's pissed. Everybody's going to go to bed tonight just pissed off for having to sit through that for 15 minutes. But yeah. Yeah. Yep. I think Rose versus Cookie Monster was better. Man, Santana pissed me. Yeah, like, for example, like a guy like Fluffy. Fluffy's not going to go out there and play patty cake for 15 minutes. Fluffy's going to try. And that's all you can ask for is try. Just try. Especially on the Contender Series, you're getting a shot to get into the UFC. It's a huge opportunity. It's not often we see what happened in the main event. It's not often we see two guys go out there and not do anything for 15 minutes. It's a once in a lifetime. Imagine you guys have a dream and then you get an opportunity and it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Never going to happen again. And you just go out there and you pull down your pants, you squat down, and you shit all over the cage. Imagine. I don't get it. I don't get it. We got the high house saying matchmakers knew exactly what they were doing in this one. Disappointing fight, okay, but most fights you didn't know who were bringing on the show. Yeah, I mean, go watch Santana's other fights. He never does that. Nemia Santana, in all of his other fights, he comes forward like a wild man, throwing a ton of volume and knocking guys out. I've never seen that out of Santana. It almost looked like he might have placed a bet on his opponent. I mean, I've never seen that. I love a good brand. It's not. I wouldn't call it a rant. You guys will see a rant one day. Tonight's not a rant. Yeah, I'm sure Alien's mom was probably in the crowd. Not too happy. Nah, Bellator would be more exciting than what we just watched. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. About 3 hours in, I'm gonna give some quick final thoughts, just rapid fire final thoughts on these fights, on these fighters. First fight of the card, Ewert, Panfrov. I picked Ewert to win, and I bet the fight doesn't go to decision. And both of those lost in brutal fashion. Both guys did not get a contract, and Ewert literally looked like he didn't train for the fight, and it looked like he didn't try in the fight at all. He showed no urgency. He needed to finish in the third, but did not try to get said finish. The body work was non-existent. The volume was non-existent. He ate punches with his face. No urgency to get back up once taken down. So it was pretty much just an easy win for Panfrov there as a big underdog, plus 205. Shout out to everybody that was on Panfrov. So on the show live, I took the decision only for De Silva. Should have probably bet the money line as well, but decision only was just as fine. And De Silva went out there and earned himself a win, but did not earn himself a contract. Dana said, he asked him, he said, have you ever watched the Contender Series? Which I don't think he has, because that's not how you're going to get contracts. But hey, to his credit, De Silva not only won the fight, but won it pretty cleanly. And he's a good fighter. I think De Silva is a UFC caliber fighter, but you got to put on a performance that's going to kind of get you into the UFC. So I wouldn't be shocked if we saw De Silva in the UFC, maybe a short notice fight in the future. I think he is a good, solid fighter, but you're not going to get into the UFC. You're not going to get a contract on Dana White's Contender Series going out there and doing that. Susarkayev, the one bright spot of tonight. This guy's really good. I mean, you can tell. I mean, the striking looked good. The pressure. Taha was shooting for his life from the opening bell. And you could tell that this guy is something special, in my opinion. And it's not like Taha's a bum. I mean, Taha's looked like a bum in his 2 Contender Series fights, but it's like he went out there and made him look like a bum. So Susarkayev, the one bright spot of tonight's episode, 100%. This guy is not only in the UFC, not only, I think he's going to be a star, potentially. 25 years old, Susarkayev. Ty Miller, a guy that I think will have some success in the UFC, 100%. I can see him having success in the UFC. The boxing's incredible. Just keep working on that takedown, because people are going to try to take him down every fight. But his takedown defense checked out in this fight. I got in on the Miller money line, minus 200. That was good. He looked like minus 400, to be honest. I mean, there was really not much of a sweat. Picked Miller by decision. So the read was good there. Drago showed some toughness, and I was impressed with Drago as well, with what he showed. And then the main event, I've crapped enough on these guys. It's not even worth talking about at this point. We move on to the next week, and I think next week will be much better. So, all right, guys. Thank you guys. 3.5 fights for ass. I agree, Doc. What's up, Dr. Peener? Good to see you in here. Iba would have beaten Buafia. I agree with that. Thank you as well. All right, guys. Be on the lookout for more content throughout the week. I'm going to start finishing up UFC 319 content. I got to tape these tough fights. Got 2 tough fights on UFC 319. It's going to tape those. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I feel like the first Fight Companion was a success. Not the best fights in the world, but it was kind of cool hanging out with you guys over the course of the card, and some live betting, some bets, some props. It was a solid time. So best of luck, everybody, going forward for 319. We will talk to you guys very soon. See you later.